was she
I bet
there?
it's not. Yeah, right.
She was there. Do you think she doesn't know this? Like, what is wrong
don't
with
yell
you?
at the AI.
Why
That was
don't you
just
yell
AI.
it? Yeah. What do you want from even Patrick goes, well, don't yell at the AI. What? He thought it was me, Eugene, after that whole diatribe. Right, Eugene?
Baby, yeah, it's hysterical.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Too cute. Too cute. For me, I didn't say that.
They're too stupid for society. The fact that it's very good at doing an impression.
I just love that. It just cracks me up. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. Beg, beg, beg. Shake, shake, shake. Happy Memorial Day to all of our veterans, especially Larry Baya. Pray for Larry Baya. He is Larry still in Mexico? Oh God, I doxed him.
Yeah, I love that. That's the other cope of these kids. No matter what you say, hey, she was wearing a yellow. You doxed her. Like, stop it. I'm gonna say it again. There's, I don't know. Everyone's like, Keanu, the stuff they say about you when it comes to that cunt April, and we disagree there. Keanu doesn't think the cunt. Keanu doesn't think that the cunt April is a cunt, but she's too nice. And what else do you call someone who fucking betrays her best friend, according to her fucking enabling, fucking drug dealing, fucking mushhead?
You know who does think she's?
She could have not once has she come forward and said Keanu didn't do anything terrible. She would. This is what I always hate. She like Jake Tapper. I apologize to Laura Trump privately. Fuck you. Fuck you. April needs to come forward and publicly apologize to Keanu for all the bullshit she's put her. I don't expect her to apologize to me because that's what stupid cunts do. They fucking hide behind fucking lies.
Again, I do not co-sign that.
Everyone knows you don't think that cunt is a cunt, Keanu.
You know who
everyone knows that you think a woman that lied about us, that fucking was fucking complicit in the bullshit revenge porn that Nick still believes Kayla was a picture was sneakily. Everyone fucking gets that you don't think that cunt's a cunt.
As we learned in the text message that I read from her, oh God, ooh, she was being coerced and emotionally abused by Nick in her, and that's what she said. So. I don't co-sign any of that. And
yeah, I don't care. You don't have to agree with me.
You know who gets? You know who Nick is buddies with now? He sits on a stream with Patrick Melton, who did nothing but for 2 years dedicate and still go ongoing. Dedicate his entire life to harassing April, to calling her mega mind, and to just making her feel less than fucking nothing.
Yeah.
And he sits there with Patrick Melton, goes to a festival of incels and just thinks that somehow I'm the fucking monster. He taught her how to do drugs, got her hooked on blow, cocaine, Molly, and ketamine, by the way, as he admitted live on the air. And yet I'm the monster. So I don't co-sign anything Geno just said. We feel differently about it, but he wouldn't marry me if I didn't have my own opinions on things.
I would. And eventually you'll see I was right. But
no,
April has done nothing.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, but I'm going to ask you.
I said he wouldn't marry me if I didn't have my own opinions on things.
I know, but I'm going to ask you a question. Name the last thing April did that wasn't terrible. I'm just asking a question.
You know what? I'm glad she's fucking out of there and gone. And
you hope. Watch this. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
YouTube terms of service.
I love how, if you don't get that, Nick is like, when's the last time? Because he knew. It's almost like when he said that, he has up-to-date info on the last time you spoke.
That's why I kept
because the way he confidently said it.
This is why I kept bringing up the traffic stop. Oh, excuse me, traffic light.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, you seem to know all of this information about her new boyfriend and, how the new boyfriend doesn't like Nick and that he flipped you off and all this stuff. And I just think there's something a little suspect about that. If you're not talking to her anymore or, she has a new life, why the information seems a little bit odd. So Gambit's out on that, but I'm hoping and praying she's out of the fucking situation and God bless her. God bless her. And, I forgot to mention, please donate to Johnny's GoFundMe. I'm not sure if he's out of the hospital, but I hope Johnny Crutches.
Oh God! Did the why did Pretty Antipod untag themselves
They
from
did
you
untag
retweeting it?
Yes, yes.
Oh, because they're fucking
embarrassing.
They're sore
Oh,
fucking
that
losers.
is what I'm going to end with. I have a very cool package. You guys are going to. It's like my dick.
You forgot to add Muttering John. I love adding him to these.
Okay, well, more on that in a little bit. I may save it for my show. I'm not sure. But
you do it, baby.
Cool. Let's stay focused.
Want to
go through the first part of the Stalin clip,
baby? And with the Geno was right picture that triggers them. Sure, baby, go on.
The web. Let's see if he notices.
I added. You doing okay? Muttering John, not Muttering John. What are we doing? Why am I on?
I just said I'm just waiting till you notice.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
No, I just thought you were just surfing the web.
I'm retweeting the fucking tweet shitting on them.
Oh, good. Okay.
I mean, sorry. Do you need my undivided attention, my liege? Good. If you put it on me again, I'll start saying what a cunt April is and ask you again to point out the last nice thing she did. What's the last thing April did?
All right,
I'm going to ask you a question. What's the last thing April did to fucking back the statement?
Can we?
No, because this isn't even mean.
Okay.
What's the last? This is shitting on fucking Nick. What's the last thing April did to verify that you're her best friend?
Text me and tell me that one of the last things is that text me and tell me what was going on and how Nick was an emotional abuser.
Yeah. Okay. And how long ago was that?
Last time we texted was January 1st.
Okay. Because the last text she sent me was like, we all feel so bad for Kayla. Can we have that picture he sent you? Yeah. That's a cunt move.
Who even knows if that was her?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we know that was her phone.
Yeah, but was it Nick?
Doesn't matter.
All right.
Watch this.
Right. What do you want me to do?
Was Nick.
What do you want me to do?
Nothing.
I'm not going to co-sign that.
Nothing.
So
I'm just trying to prove my point that she's a cunt. And when you say, was that Nick? I will go so far as to back you up and say, yeah, probably was. He probably said, give me your phone. Okay. Okay, Nick. Why is it still mushy? Give me that marshmallow, Nick. I do an April impression. Give me that marshmallow, Nick. Give me that marshmallow cock of yours.
I don't co-sign this.
Yes, you do. He has a marshmallow cock.
Oh, well, if he has a dick, I'd be surprised.
Now I'm not on. But when I'm trying to retweet the people fucking on the people shitting on Keanu, look, he's typing. Let's go, Berg.
No, I just was wondering what you were doing.
I told you what I was doing. I'm copying Muttering John on this. I literally said the fucking antisocial cunts took themselves off. You knew what I was doing.
No, they're slobs.
Okay.
I have a very good point about them.
It can't all be as great as April.
Do you want to? Are you having a killer time?
I am. Just need to know when I'm on.
Oh my goodness, Eugene, I love you.
I love you too, babe. I know what that was.
We're in my StreamYard, so I have all the bells and whistles, right? Anyway, so here's the things. And we're going to go through the first Stalin clip of this, okay? Because, again, you won't get this again on Aaron's channel because according to Meme Copium, which made us laugh out loud, literally laugh out loud, he's just a guy from Minnesota that likes talking about golf and shit. So you ain't going to get this. You won't get this on the Steeltoe morning show. He will not be playing clips. It's just too much. But he said, have at it. Do it. Loves it. Can't get enough. We can't get enough. We can't. This has gotten less and less frightening from all of you fine people, by the way. Okay. Where was I? I have curated a list of things that Nick Rekieta during the stream on This Little Piggy. These are the things that no one knew that I got him to admit. Some of them that I didn't even know, that he just full-fledged admitted live on the air like an idiot.
Right.
Right?
Sure.
Thing number one. Thank you, Eugene. I love it. The active listening is fun. Thank you. That wasn't a bitchy thing to say. I wasn't saying that in the.
I didn't think you were.
I just liked when you said sure. I needed assurance. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, here we go. A list of things I got Rakeda to admit, or confirm, some of which I didn't even know. Thing number 1, that he taught April to do not only whippets, Molly, ketamine, whippets, and blow. Literally says, yeah, I taught her to do ketamine, Molly, blow as well when I said, and you taught her to do whippets. Just full-fledged says it. And yet I'm the monster. I'm the monster. I'm the damaging one in her life. Blow me. No pun intended. Oh, whip it me. Don't. Whip it good. Around the kids, we don't care. Rakeda. Whip it boy. Around the children, they hate me. And my wife. Thing number 2. That he would have April come over only to have sex with her for like 2 minutes while Kayla was at the grocery store. And then he would send April back to his side house before Kayla got home. He said, yes, we weren't at the best terms at the time. Still an admission. He admitted that. Confirmed it. 100%. He also admitted, and I remember when, okay, I'm just going to read it. He confirmed that he did, in fact, miss a drug test after having April deny that for him on Twitter. Remember the whole diatribe when I said he was blaming her, that he got into a fight with his wife about her. She calls me hyperventilating, crying, saying it's my fault and he's never going to leave her now for me because they missed a drug test because they were fighting about me. They went on Twitter. Or he went on Twitter for her. She misunderstood me. So, and you'll see in this clip, part 1 that I'm going to play, he goes, I'm like, so you did miss a drug test? Yes. So, all right. So tell me when I'm telling lies. That's terrible. And then to blame April for it is so disgusting. So disgusting. So he admits that he missed the drug test that he denied missing. And that he blamed April for missing said drug test. Hey, then he goes on, and this isn't even something I knew. He goes on to reveal the information that he had April move in with his parents. I didn't know that. That's news to me. He had April move in with Bob and Celeste. With the what? Where the what? What? I didn't even say that. I didn't even say it. We'll break it all down. But all I said basically was, and then when she was lonely, she called me. She would go over to your parents' house. He's like, yeah, she had to move in there. Yeah, because your wife doesn't want your side piece living next door anymore, that you're also treating like shit along with your children. And probably if you have a dog, which I think you do, that you ignore, probably the dog too. If you have a maid. Oh, wait, you can't have a maid because your house is filthy, apparently. Anybody in your life you're treating like shit. But yes, then he had April move in with his parents. What the fuck? What the fuck? Lastly, and then Melton live on the air admits that he revenge porned me. Yes, and he didn't care. Just unabashedly just admitted that. So, shall we go to the first clip, Eugene?
Yes, we shall.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, by the way, real fast, 2 quick supers.
Oh, yeah.
And again, abiding by the rules. Geno, Diablo Sandwich, ever considered trying to be a funny comic as opposed to a mediocre conservative edgelord? Both Aaron and Nick belong in what you're hawking. I think is it hawking?
Oh, he means a trash can.
He does.
That's not very nice.
I don't mean to be a mediocre conservative edgelord, and I won't push back on that. It's still like I didn't mean to wind up here, but it's just like watching the world go the way it did. This is the shit I yell about now. I wish I hadn't been so offended by watching the world fucking do this. Like someone This is why I'm a conservative edgelord, because of people like you. You're not a sandwich, Diablo sandwich.
You're lying to us when you
Yeah,
say
you're just
a
a guy. You're a fucking avatar edgelord, you know, and that drives me crazy. This is what the world wants, us in YouTube and boxes. Everyone's like, why are you streaming for Steeltoe now that you have heat? I don't have heat. My wife has heat. My wife is doing Steeltoe a favor because, trust me, we'll get that money when we go fucking. Trust me, we need to promote our show, which we will do in Minnesota at the end of July. We're also in a golf tournament. But again, Diablo Sandwich, I do stand-up. In fact, you can see us this Thursday night. Me and Keanu will be with Rich Voss at the Perry Club.
We will be.
In Manhattan.
Yes, if you want to come see us do live stand-up this Thursday night at the Perry Club
in fact, maybe I'll put my setup for bonus content.
Not to interrupt you.
Please do. It's your stream.
Not for nothing. It wasn't just supposed to be me the past few days of filling in. It wasn't just supposed to be, well, Kiki, can Kiki fly solo? No, it was not supposed to be that. Geno, obviously, we wasn't thinking when he agreed with both of us. He knew he'd be in LA, but time difference, of course, he can't be shouting.
But it was better the way it went
at the house when it's 4 a.m. And so that's why you had mostly me this time. But and also Diablo Sandwich. Have you ever seen Geno do stand up? No, you haven't.
No, they don't. They wait. You know what they wait for? Clips from hacks. You know that like, oh, we're gonna go film him. Okay, but yeah, I do stand up all the time. I'll be doing it Thursday night. Well, and by the way, maybe sooner. How come we never go by Sheba's room anymore?
Oh no, she has sent me some dates actually.
So. Well, I didn't get. Ooh, somebody's doing well. So again,
us, and when I say me, I mean us.
Yeah. Oh, so, baby, I know.
I've been a little busy.
But do you understand? Like, so Keanu. So again, you're the problem. Yeah, like I think if you think I'm answering to a sandwich, which I'm kind of doing, but if you think I think I'm actually answering
to one of your panini makers.
Yeah, I'd like to put you, and I'm not the panini guy. I'm the garbage can.
And then put him in your trash can.
Like, do you understand? Like, and you can make fun of me all you want, but I'll say it again. Like this, and people on the internet, so thorough. Joe Burrow, do we like him? I'm starting to not like him.
No.
I tried to because I like Joe Burrow, the football player, but he already retweeted the clip of me shitting on Kayla, going like, "Hey, Aaron, you think you're all internet crybabies?
No,
that's all you are." So anyway, Diablo Sandwich, I don't mean to be a mediocre conservative edgelord, but I'll be the first to admit I'm just starting, and it's fun to point this shit out. And by the way, that's not what fucking like the best show. The best views I'm getting lately are the Friday political show I do with my brother because he's not an edgelord. He's just a brilliant conservative. So again, I don't mean to, but you people make me be like this because the world's going to shit and you think you're ruling. I don't even know what you do in your real life, but there's never been a time in my life where I've gone on air, on radio, on fucking line saying, I hope no one knows who I am like you cunt coward.
Well, Geno is genuinely hilarious.
Like, oh, I need to protect my privacy. All right. But you're a nobody. You're a sandwich, and thanks for the $5. Now, unlucky, Uncle Lucky, no Coke since college. Geno, do you sign off on that? Does that mean, do I agree?
Yes. Jesus Christ. And then this is how they're
Thanks
trying.
For the $10.
That's how they try and like get me. I'm like, yes. Well, and then they're like, you went to college? And then I go, yeah, I went to College of Charleston. He's like, don't say that. No. To my knowledge, I don't remember doing blows since college. Everybody experiments, right? So when I say yes, no, I haven't done blows since college, then they go, please. I'm like, well, what, Nick? Right now, I would pass a drug test. Would you?
How's that even a gotcha?
It's not even a got you. It's like no matter how many times I say no, I haven't touched blow. To my knowledge, since college, but I guess it's the to my knowledge thing. But I graduated in 2015. Like, what else do you want from me? But also, again, I don't have 5 fucking kids, and a woman living in the side house, and I didn't have guns, drugs, and children. Exactly. No, I'm not saying that people can't experiment or what have you. I'm not knocking anybody, but I don't know how many more times I can say no. To my knowledge, I experimented a little bit with blow in college. Is that all right with you?
Like
no, they care because they because they want to get me on something. But all
But
I
that's
can
not
be
even
is
getting you on
honest.
anything.
Yeah.
You could do coke on air. I've done it. And what would it matter?
Well, I
What
don't
would it
know,
matter? Like,
right.
you understand? You could do coke right now in the privacy of our
Right.
apartment on the internet,
Right, but
and it
they
doesn't
wanna-
affect
they-
other people.
But they want to catch me in some kind of lie.
But it's not catching you.
Right. I'm
Oh,
like,
in a
well,
lie. Okay.
I'm just being honest with you. Like, if it's unbelievable to you because you think I'm like high or something, I'm not. So, I mean, I don't know what else to be other than honest.
And I don't
But
even
that's
get.
never good enough. So, thank you, Uncle.
I don't even
Unlucky.
get. Am I wrong that Kiki was streaming live from live from Aaron's childhood bedroom at 5 a.m. and you were asking her to stop and come to bed? I don't even get that.
I don't even.
And again, Uncle Lucky, you're another fucking
What
avatar.
the fuck does that mean?
By the way, I just realized this. I sent the link to some of our fans, and they got back to us. Curtis John sent some good rumbles. Like, first of all, Bob Fan of Patrice, Geno said, I do stand up. I'm 5 years old. Thanks.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
And by the way, Bob Van Patrice, see, this is why you guys are idiots. I know Bob Van Patrice personally. You finally sent him those pictures?
Yeah.
Did you finally send him you didn't, did you?
I won't lie.
Bob Van Patrice,
But
watch this.
wait.
It's such a friend of ours that he came to a
Watch
show.
this. Watch this.
Okay, you go.
Did I? Let me look now. I won't lie to you. I don't. Oh my God.
Bob Van Patrice came to our last show because I do stand up. That's for you again, my dear friend Bob. And he was here this weekend and he went to the Patrice benefit and he brought drunk Jimmy. Baby, put me on while you're doing that.
Sorry.
No, I don't mind. She's sending you the pictures as we speak.
No, I sent him. I did send him.
Oh,
I
okay,
did.
good. All right. So yeah. Oh, you must have been on coke and
I was
something
lying.
when you did
Right.
it.
I'm like, sorry. There's a lot going on in life. All right. But
Now-
I certainly don't think I'm lying about the last time I did blow. All right. Not to my knowledge, not since college. All right. And you could take that to the bank.
Now let's get to these real fast because our boy Curtis John, who I love, he's a big fan of my big brother, and anyone that loves my big brother, I cannot do enough for. Hold on? Let me find it. Hold on. I should have this better prepared. By the way, while I'm doing that, push-ups. Thank you for the $2. Which clips are you going to use? Stalin's, baby?
Yeah, but somebody sent me a Venmo and request something.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'll do this. Curtis John, who we love, and I sent cigars to my big brother, which I have, and I'm going to smoke one. I think Aaron and Nick are both shitty and abusive. According to Melton Moody, those ugly broads, Nick is okay to have on, but you guys shouldn't do Aaron's. Thank you, Curtis John.
Exactly. 100%. Bingo, bingo, bingo.
Fuck you, dude. I love you. I'm liking the Steeltoe Dago show. Now, if it could just start on time, it would be perfect.
Oh, yay.
Thank you for the $5. Fuck you, dude. Curtis John, agreed. Moody is the worst. High and mighty morals. Melton making PDF jokes is fine, but Geno making a joke midstream over a pic sent him publicly saying it was disgusting. Yeah, and I'll say it again. That's another thing that Dabbleverse does, and Anthony called it out. Moody, you want to be on my stream? So you keep giving me money that you should take so much more of? You do understand that. Let me tell you a story from the comedy world.
Moody is the most misogynistic, condescending
Untalented.
motherfucker. Untalented.
Thank you.
Fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Autist I've ever, nothing wrong with autism, but he's wrong. And he really disappointed me. It was really fucked up.
But you do get that, like when I used to do I used to work for some piece of shit in Philly. And like when I first started, you'd take any gig and I'd go to a gig and it would be like a sliding scale and whatever. That's not even the point. It's like, I'd get $100 to host, and he was on it. He was a feature. Steve Biggs, he's dead, thank God.
Oh my God!
And then you would realize he was putting himself on the show just to do hack jokes, so he could justify $1,000 budget, taking $500-$600 bucks.
I think I cut us out. I'm sorry.
What happened?
I think I cut us out on accident. Oh my God!
I'll act like a man.
It was an accident.
I'll act like a man.
Oh my goodness! I don't know what I did. Did I?
I don't think you did.
No.
What are you doing?
I don't. Hello.
Now you get go. Why'd you do that?
Well, I didn't. What do you? All right, studio.
What if I take myself out?
Oh wait, don't do anything. Hang on. Add to stage. How about that? Nope. Unmute. Nope. Nope. Leave studio. Leave. Does it still look like you're in the studio?
I don't know. I'm not into it.
Oh wait, here we go.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah. I don't know why I thought I.
So we're better?
Yeah. Sorry,
Sounds
ladies
gold.
and gentlemen. Yeah.
And the sounds, I don't even get a damn blonde brain cell still in charge. Ha ha ha. Wild card, can't wait to see you both at the anniversary show. Us neither, wild card. Thank you so much. We here, Geno. Thank you. So as I was saying, this is Moody, okay? And I want to break this news because again, Geno's always right. Okay. So this awful comic, he wasn't even a comic, he was a booker that thought he was a comic. And so you realize in hindsight, and Levy will back me up on this, God bless him. It's like you'd get 50, Bob would get a couple hundred, I don't know what, but literally he would take 75% of the budget and justify it like, well, I booked it and I'm on it. Okay. And let me explain something. Moody deserves so much more money than he's giving too much money to Melton for the super tips. I can promise you that because it's a brilliant fucking thing. I want nothing to do with it.
Oh fuck.
But
no.
it's a brilliant thing.
It's essentially illegal, so I don't know how brilliant it is.
Well,
but,
baby, when it comes to making money and getting people that are desperate for money, be like, hey, you get more money and you get it sooner.
Melton pays him in sex. I'm sure of it.
Melton pays him by letting him in sex, if you call fucking up an already fucked up stream sex. But that's why he puts Moody on. He puts Moody on, so Moody's like, oh, I'm fucking smart. I'm intelligent. I'm an entertainer. And they're in it together. And he gives Melton more money, fucking whether he realizes it or not. And what he doesn't realize is everything Curtis John just said. He's an untalented idiot.
Yep.
He's very intelligent. There's a reason Elon Musk doesn't. I love Elon Musk, but if you've ever seen him on shows, he's not that engaging. Okay.
I don't really like Elon Musk.
Well, that's because you believe the lies and you think the richest man alive is stealing money from us.
I just find him.
And by the way, you got to see the clip of fucking. I can never think of his name now. Fucking who hosts the Daily Show?
John. I don't know which. I don't watch those shows.
But there's a clip of him from. Ruben put it out. There's a clip of him like fucking in 2017. Everyone was sucking Elon Musk's dick. Everyone,
Alexa.
Every Dem, every fag, everyone.
Whoa.
And now they're like, oh my God, we hate him because you're told to hate him. Why do you hate Elon Musk, Keanu?
He just gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't hate him.
You just said you hate him. You said you don't like him. You don't like the guy that's saving. I don't know if you know this.
I don't think that. I mean, please don't rope me into a political discussion.
You're right. I'm just saying.
I got you.
The left is. I don't know if you paid attention the past 5-6 years. Your dad will tell you. Took a lot of our money, crippled a lot of businesses, and Elon Musk is fucking coming in and getting that money back to people, especially people that really got fucked over. And you don't like him. Stop helping my dad.
I don't like
Stop it, heebie-jeebie guy, because I'm told that you're mean.
Said that there.
What's that?
I find it creepy that he's got like thousands of baby mamas and thinks everybody needs to populate the earth. I don't know. I find that odd.
I find it odd that the vaccine fucking sterilized people and now people have to pay more money to
What aboutism?
No, it's not. No, it's not. I find it odd because we're talking about populating the earth. That's not a whataboutism, Moody. Although that was a perfect troll of Moody because he would say something that stupid. I find it odd that fucking he's populating the earth while fucking, and again.
Isn't that creepy though? Like,
no, it's not. It's how he lives. And I don't care what a guy does in his personal life. If he's in his public life, he's trying to help society. He sends us to the moon. He fucking comes up with electric cars.
How about this? If it were anyone else, he's impregnated all of these women.
So what?
Right.
Wait. So you're saying the richest man alive can't afford?
Are you going to let me finish?
I'm going to.
A lot of the voters that would say that that's not right. It's supposed to be, family unit. You're supposed to stay with the one I'm not exactly
well, they're idiot voters. That's got nothing.
Person,
These are and that's the Democratic
so
line. The
kinda
Democratic
hypocritical,
company
that's all.
line is always like, Donald Trump cheated on his wife. I don't care. I want to know how he runs the country. Well, a lot of voters think it's bad he has a lot of kids. I don't care. Why do they care? Well, he's got a lot of kids. How's he going to run the country?
This is why I'm not political.
Yeah, because you're not equipped to make that statement.
I'm just saying it just gives me a little bit of heebie-jeebies.
He can give you heebie-jeebies, but here's what he's doing. You ready for this? You're gonna love this. He's stopping
all the bitches and making them pregnant, and then
you're broken like the left. Like, here's what he's doing. You know what he's doing? He's also taking from the heebie-jeebies. See how we make it work? But again, people they'll get you to believe, well, he's got all these kids. So what? Well, he's looking at our money. The richest man alive is not going to steal your money so he can go to jail for stealing money.
What was the punchline again?
You're like, he gives me the heebie-jeebies. I'm like, I don't care as long as he takes from the heebie-jeebies. You know it. That was great, and you know it.
Really
so again, but that's what they want you to believe. They want you to be like everything you said has nothing to do with how he's fucking saving money. He's fucking destroying the left. He fucking gave us electric cars, and now they're the same people that bought them, same people that was sucking. I can't think. Who's the host of The Daily Show?
Ask Alexa.
No, I should know
Alexa, who is the host of The Daily Show?
John Miller.
Jon Stewart.
Jordan Klepper,
I don't watch those shows.
Yeah, my buddy Michael Costa. So again, there's a clip of him with Jon Stewart. I can never remember that. And everyone's sucking his dick, but that was then. And then they get people to be like, you can't like him. He's got too many kids. What?
This is making me laugh. Push-ups. Fauci.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you, push-ups.
Thank you for the $2.
But again, that is my point, circling all the way back to Moody, who has zero talent.
Yeah.
You know?
You did, I'm sure.
And okay, so let's get through these.
Did you read this? Can't wait to see you both at the anniversary show.
I did, but it's definitely worth reading again. Hold on,
Just
let me get through Curtis Johns. Thank you so much, baby. I don't always agree with you, Geno. You both allow others to have different opinions and respect your audience. The D versus tribal, hate and destroy. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I have disagreements with my $100 members. I don't always agree with you or Geno, but you both. Yeah, we like having the discussion. I believe me and Keanu just had one.
We do that all the time. I think this ties it back to what we were talking about earlier. He wouldn't like me, or if I didn't have my own opinion and didn't stand by it, and that's fine. So,
if I may, this is important. I'm going to make myself big. Shout out, because he was sending me videos. That's his granddaughter. Shout out, little McKenna. Shout out, little McKenna. You say hi, Keanu.
Hi, McKenna.
Your grandfather put me on. Your grandfather's an idiot. I'm kidding. I love the guy. He finds me and my brother entertaining. He's the best. He's the best. I'm a big fan of, I don't know what you call him, Grandpa Crazy, I'm guessing. But shout out McKenna if you're still watching. If not, feel free to rewind it and show her that, Curtis John. But yeah, that video of you, McKenna, your smile with your stupid grandfather. It's like this, right? He makes people smile like this, even though he's a jerk. I'm kidding. Can't get enough of that. And I'm sitting on the pink blanket right now, McKenna. Look, to make my butt comfy. Look, I'm sitting on the pink blanket. It's amazing how much use I actually get out of it, McKenna. Your grandfather sent me and my brother one because he's a good dude. Looking for there you go. BYB podcast. Jesus loves Elon and Trump, but not packets, Kiki. Thank you, BYB. Keanu said that's not nice. She's peeing in our spacious apartment. All right. So thank you so much, Curtis John. And once again, shout out to the gorgeous little McKenna. We are big fans. Did we get all this? Okay, you're good. Can't wait to see you at the anniversary show. Jokester 34. I can read this no matter what because Keanu won against that insufferable brainlet. Oh, yeah. Moody, do another whip it, Nick. The cow from Pretty Antisocial. God bless.
Thank you. I know.
So
Keanu won against that insufferable brainlet Moody. Do another whip it, Nick, and the cow from Pretty Antisocial.
Oh, and there it is. Kiki sent me the photo. She's a doll. Love you guys. Also, thanks for the blow.
No.
Stupid.
Stupid.
By the way, Sam, can't read yours. It's only $2. I read it last time. In fact, just deleting the comment. I'm deleting your $2 super chat. Sorry, buddy. And it wasn't that bad. I don't know why I didn't read it, but I'm just trying to. Okay, which clips are you going to use, Stalin's? All right, so there you go.
All right, we're all caught up.
Yeah. No, we got your $5. Wait, nope. I should have skipped this to get another $2. I'm kidding.
We did it on purpose, so you would
like that.
super
What
chat
is it?
us.
Pen
Yeah.
of piece of pen.
I guess so. Yeah.
All right, back to you, baby.
I don't know if it's clear, but we really, me and Copium, we really enjoyed your stream yesterday. So it's embarrassing almost, to an embarrassing degree almost. But
and
it was
again,
really
by
good.
the way, one more thing, like, because
Sure.
again, that Burrow guy, he's like, oh, and Bozo, it's like, you guys have all the heat and you're giving it to Aaron. No, like, we are fucking taking care of our own. Aaron's been very good to us. Yeah. And trust me, we're getting paid quite handsomely for what we're doing. But let me, again, one last time, and thank you, Keanu. I'm sorry I keep interrupting you. It is Keanu Cast. You need to start
It's not Keanu Cast, it's Steeltoe Morning Show, but
yeah.
you know.
But one last thing, it's like, that's another way the Dabbleverse ruins people. It's like, obviously you guys are just here for the super chats. Oh, no. The money's a bonus, but this is a Keanu victory lap. And that fucking video, again, is incredible. I'm going to get some coffee.
Keanu, when you went up against all of them, it was like watching Uma Thurman in a Tarantino film. Yes, it was. Dun, 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 dun. Pai Mei taught you the 5-point palm exploding heart technique? Of course he did. Oh my God, it was. I 5-point palmed exploding heart techniqued all of them. I don't know where I pulled that out of my brain. I love a Tarantino Uma Thurman moment. Kill Bill. Let's see. No, and what he was saying, oh fuck. When the roles are reversed and he's the booth gal, it does get you off track. I had a really good point. Geno,
I'm coming.
what was the last thing you said? I had a really good point. I can't even.
Wait, what?
What was the last thing you just were talking
Oh, the super chat. The Dabbleverse ruins people. Is that right?
about? No.
That was the last thing I
It'll
said.
come back to me.
I was thanking,
Well,
I said this is a victory lap for Keanu. I said, I love that they made that video. I said those losers are in an echo chamber. I said, did you send the pictures to Bob Fan?
Oh, Aaron's been good to us. Okay, yes.
Yes.
People in this world, I don't understand. Yes, and again, I say this. I think everybody, even Aaron, recognizes his foibles, okay? Aaron comes forward, fucking atones for what his actions back then, right? And recognizes, what's silly about him too, and he can make fun of himself. Have you ever seen Nick make fun of himself? But furthermore, what's even better is that though Aaron made mistakes as well, Nick is still fucking making them.
Keanu,
and how can you let me finish?
But
please.
I
let
said
me
that.
Finish. Yes. Nick is still fucking making them. And there is no comparison between Aaron and the man with 5 children who got a woman addicted to, admittedly, ketamine, Molly, coke, and whippets, guns, drugs, kids, probation, and he still doesn't even want to fucking atone or try and be any better. He doesn't even want to try and be any better. There are shows out there because they know that it's a moneymaker that are dedicated. They're just dedicated to trying to see Aaron fail, okay? And like Meme Copium said, they bring this panel of minds together to try and bring down a man that just wants to talk about fucking golf in Minnesota, basically. Tell me how that makes sense. Tell me how you can defend Nick and think that Aaron is a piece of shit. Yeah. Tell me how you can do it. Tell me how you can pay a man to come to Las Vegas and have a festival of incels looking at private text messages, shirtless photos of Aaron. First of all, very gay, all of them involved. And I can tell. I'm, F slur hag myself. I can tell. Very gay of many of them. Tell me how the seething and the narrative, like trying to guide this narrative with Nick. Tell me how you can defend Nick and not be like, okay, if there's a worse, which one is the lesser evil? If you even want to, I'm not calling Aaron evil, but tell me how you can defend Nick. Tell me how you can. Geno?
What do you mean? I can't
Anything?
defend.
Yeah, can you? I'm just
No,
saying,
it's what I said. Everything I said, say what you want about Aaron. He fucked up. And again, all the way back to the fucking Caleb picture. I'm like, I was mad at him first. I'm like, why is he doing Kevin again? He's loving the attention, but I'm like, but at least he's owning everything. He's on his way back. And I said, no one's doing April or these other two any favors because they're just going further and further. And I said in a year, and look at that. I'm like, Aaron will be back to where he was. I think he just got back from Key West.
Right.
With
Key West.
With Kiki West. While the other three are just fucking getting further and further lost. I'll say it again. I'll illustrate it by saying 2 weeks ago, Nick is at Hackamania.
Thank you.
Fucking showing April's pictures without her consent while his wife is like, why are we still talking about this? While his kids are fucking being neglected.
And can I interrupt you too?
I'm
I don't
done.
know. And there's so much horrific shit about Nick. I even forget this thing. Just that alone, Nick gave his 9-year-old cocaine, allegedly. All right. The 9-year-old tested positive for cocaine.
So
10
funny.
times the amount. So
Yeah.
meaning like a regular fucking user. I didn't even need to say any of it. That's the bottom line. How can you defend him? How can you defend him?
No, can't be done.
Right. You just can't. You can't. I don't know. It's wild. But anyway, all right, let's do the clip. This will go. It's been 2 hours and 30 minutes. This will go on forever. All right. And then if you want to see part 2 of my breakdown, you can obviously Keanu C. Thompson on YouTube and subscribe if you're not subscribed. It's rude to watch and not subscribe. This has been really fun. We can go longer, but let's see how much of this we can stomach. There's only so much drama we can take.
If they keep supering, we'll go a little longer. We started late.
I don't mind at all.
But baby, we gotta fucking be dummies and give away all your heat because we're not friends with Aaron, because they believe he can't be. Everything we see in the boxes, you fucking idiots. Not you guys. I'm sorry. I love you guys. Go on.
I won't lie to you. And I'm out of cigarettes. Maybe I'm fiending. I don't know. For cigarettes, not drugs, like Nick's children, allegedly.
Allegedly.
YouTube terms of service. That wasn't very nice. All right, let's try. Let's try and go through. Okay, here we go.
All right. What happened?
What else on my list?
Is it on me? I'm on the wrong screen. Is it on me while you're
No,
while you're
it's
looking?
on me.
Okay, good. I was just
All right, we'll go through this. We may not get through all of it. Stalin 19, thank you once again for doing the Lord's work and clipping this into a 4-part thing.
Sorry, deleting your $2 comment, Diablo Sandwich. I hope you don't fuck up my panini maker. You got to troll with $5 at least. Or it's got to be funny, not just lame. Sorry, you wasted $2.
I showed you.
Actually, let me rephrase. Sorry, you wasted $1.70. 30 cents, 30% is always going to YouTube to further the insanity, but try better. $5, you can say whatever you want. We'll actually answer it, but you're just lame.
You move my camera around and now my mouth's open.
I don't know where your face is. I'm sorry.
Oh,
there you are, me.
Oh, boy, that felt weird.
What happened? What happened,
you
buddy?
moved the camera that Keanu so graciously set up.
I know.
And then
I'm sorry.
Mouth got all
I'm
weird.
shitty.
Half my mouth was floating off my head.
But I like this. This is nice framing. This is the framing I
Well,
like.
great.
Not to be confused with suitable for framing. A great Columbo. I fell asleep last night with the TV on while you were working, as you do, and it was like whatever channel that just. It's like they go over the Columbo episodes. I can't explain it. It's in my history. I can show one, but they just go over the Columbo episodes where they have a narrator say, "This is this person," and you might recognize this set from this. It's fucking great. I got to fucking
asleep, and then something else came on, and I didn't want you to wake up on the couch. I just wanted to like keep you asleep. So I just turned it back on again. So
I
that you
love
wouldn't
it.
wake
Well, how
up.
cute was it? I was sleeping with Six was on top of Daddy. I was
Oh,
out.
yes. She is such an angel.
She is.
Yeah.
How come it's always on me when I'm checking something? I'm sorry.
I'm looking for something.
Oh, okay. So that's it. Yeah. So I was watching.
Good morning, Kiki. Oh my God.
Such an angel. All right. Clip time? Clip time.
Clip time. By the way, it's what is it called? Yeah, I'm just candidate for crime.
What?
No, I'm just the thing. It's called Columbo Deep Dive Reviews. That's what they were. That's what I just fell asleep watching them. They're so good. Sorry, it was bugging me.
Oh,
like John Stewart, John Miller. Sorry.
all right. This is part 1. Thank you, Stalin 19 again. I went through some of this on my channel. We may get through some of this. We did an overreaching, like a bullet point sort of curated list of things, but there was a lot going on here. So let's go through it together. And Gene, stop me whenever you want to. Okay?
Yeah.
And I'll stop it too. No, just don't get nervous. It's gonna be okay. You seem to get very
What would I be
angry.
nervous about?
Right.
I know you. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Let's see.
Will you?
I know
Are
you
gonna
only.
sit there
I
and
know
just
you
look
only.
for 30.
You can't. Do you understand what happened?
What?
You put something up and then
I didn't mean to. What'd I do?
I don't know.
With my fat thumb, did something go?
I told that your pointer, your keyboard.
What did it do?
You just took everything down. Then I was just staring into.
Oh, I did it. I'm so sorry, baby.
It's
My
okay.
fat finger. Go on.
It's okay. It's quite all right. My Bisconti in a china shop. Perfectly fine.
That I love. With my fat
stop
face.
me when you want. We won't do too long of this. We'll never get through it. But another full breakdown.
Well, I mean, that video you showed really encapsulates this whole thing perfectly.
The highlights, but this is
But
part
if
1.
I can make requests, obviously the opening where Meme Copium like shows fucking Nick make a fool of himself with like the fucking lawsuit or whatever.
I did show that.
Yeah. All right. Good. I'm sorry. Whatever. I have no requests then.
Yay! No, this is just the Stalin clip, Geno.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
There you go. Whee!
5 minutes left.
I know
on the
that you
show.
only have a few minutes. So, did you or did you not get into a? Did you or did you not get into a blame April for missing your drug test? And did she or did she not call me hyperventilating, crying?
Did I blame April for missing a drug test?
Yes.
Um,
First thing here. What does somebody do when they don't know how to answer the question because they know they're lying? They repeat the question back to you.
They touch their face, but the number one thing I even asked them, like, "Hey, can't?" She's like, "You're like they repeat the question back to you."
Well,
Yeah.
Well, it could be that.
Perfect example when he goes, yeah, you reported me for showing your nudes. You're like, you didn't go like, did you like, you didn't go, did I? You're like, I don't know. You're like, I don't think I did.
Think so.
Like you just
Right.
respond with an answer. But when you're like trying to think of a lie, you go, did I have I pressed?
Right. And again, I was thrown into the lion's den with obviously no preparation, but they tried to get me every time. So while I am not at all times completely articulate,
I'll say.
bitch.
I'm kidding, baby.
Sometimes I didn't know I would be sent the link. I had 5 minutes and I think I held my own pretty well. But no, at times I was not articulate, but I still managed to get the most anger anyone's seen out of Rekieta in many, many years. And
he lost his mind. It was
that's
beautiful.
the goal. So it really wasn't the goal. I just showed him a mirror of himself and he got really red and really mad and it was glorious. Pressing on.
No, I didn't blame
You
April
said
for
to
missing
her,
a drug test.
from how she put it, you said to her, I've never heard somebody so upset in my entire life. Crying, hyperventilating, beside herself crying, saying,
Okay.
well, we got
Kayla and I got into a fight about you.
Good question. I shouldn't read the pores. I don't like to call them that. Didn't you? Yes, I asked for the link because this is what they do. They sit on this show and they were playing a clip of me. And I was in the chat. I tell them all the time I watch their shows. I tell them that. And I've actually been on this show before. Aaron and I was misguided a little bit, and I don't think we were in the best place. But I have been on this show before, but I still didn't like back then either. And I was watching the show. They're talking about me, playing a clip of me or what have you. And I'm like, then they start talking about something else. And I said to them in the chat, send me the link. You're pussies. You won't do it. You won't do it. The only reason that I got sent that link is because of Carl, because we're friends. And he didn't tell Melton. Had he asked Melty Poo, he would have been like, no. But look how much money I made them. So anyway, I walked in there in a fucking sweatshirt that I bought in Miami the other week and fucking just destroyed them. And I did. It might not be the most articulate thing at all times, but they knew what I was saying. They gaslit me. They fucking called me names. They got out over their skis, red in the face, yelled, screamed at me, accused me of being a whataboutist. Whataboutism-ist. And that's all they did to me, as you saw in the first clip. So let's go.
God.
So we
By the way,
couldn't
I
make it
gotta
to our
shout out
drug test.
Granny's another idiot that thinks he matters.
What, Gino?
Granny, he's an idiot and he thinks he matters.
What made that come to your brain?
Because he's in the pores.
Oh, okay.
And he's like just justifying. He's like he's so.
I didn't. Yeah, they go. You begged for the link. I'm like, yeah, I did. Well, is it begging if I go? You send me the link, pussies, and they send it to
should
you.
do a podcast. It should just be called "Race to Obscurity."
They owe me. They should pay me definitely, 100%. But whatever.
What do you want me to
She
say?
made it up? You think she made it up?
No, I don't think she made it up. I just didn't blame April for missing a drug test.
Okay, so you did miss the drug test.
Yeah, I missed the drug test.
Bingo,
Right.
bingo. First lie he admits. They went on Twitter, and I hate that I am even fucking saying this because never in my life did I think that I would really understand or know what Kiwi Farms was. Somebody in Kiwi Farms, please send me the tweets that were saying that I misunderstood. They didn't miss a drug test. They gaslit me back then. And then he literally just admits it. When I said it on my stream, and then they're like, no, that didn't happen. We did not miss a drug test. And I'm like, you're lying. You're just lying. And they tweeted about it over and over, Nick and fortunately April. Or if it was Nick with April's phone, you never know. Saying that, no, that didn't happen. They never missed a drug test. Didn't happen. And I know that they probably logged that. So here's his first lie. I'm not in there for what? More than 2 minutes? And he already just admitted. So you did indeed miss your drug test. You missed your drug test, like I said, because you got into a fight with your wife about your girlfriend that you taught to do drugs who lived in your side house. And that is why you couldn't make it to your drug test. Like I said. Anyway. Right, Eugene?
Did she not text me and say that both you and Kayla are both emotionally... shall I read it? Since all of you like to do that, I will. Would
You
you
have
like
an hour to
to-
prepare this backstage.
This would be the
Read it.
first
No
time
one's
you read
reading-
I
text.
was watching this
Why
week,
do people
and
and also-
other
also-
they
people?
love interrupting her every time. And I said this to Kevin, and Kevin saw it too. Every time Keanu got momentum or Nick started fucking just embarrassed, they treated Nick like fucking Joe Biden. They would just have to cover for him. He's just embarrassing himself. Someone talk over her. She can't. Keanu was Fox News and fucking Obama and fucking Nick was fucking Biden. Someone fucking run interference. He's making an ass of himself.
Basically. Yeah. Sorry, I messed up the takes.
Me and
I don't
Six
know
are
how
just
I did
hanging
it,
out.
but this is fine.
It is nice to be home.
Aw, okay, cute. Anyway, let's press on.
Oh,
You dumb bitch.
also, wait, I just got here.
Also,
I
wait.
got here, you red-faced little bitch. I
Red
just
face
got
little-
here. All right. Wait,
Keanu.
I just got here.
I have
When
to
did you
interrupt
get
this.
the
I have to interrupt this because someone that's why I got distracted. Eugene, I got distracted.
That's quite all right, baby. You're allowed to be.
Also, this is annoying the fuck out of me now that I messed this up.
My cat had
Whatever.
to get up. Hi.
Hang on.
It's annoying the fuck out of her. But again, like it really was. They're like,
No, it's
okay,
not
I'm off
me
now.
now.
I'm on now. They're like Fox News. And he's like fucking Biden. It's like he couldn't stop him. And every time, and this is another reason, like, I'm sorry, Carl was annoying me. He did nothing because I don't know how the payout works on My Little Piggy. But I felt like Carl's like, well, I got to stay because, oh my God, this is going to generate so many super chats, which Counter didn't get any of. All she got was justice. You can't put a price on that. All she, if you're telling me Keanu will give you $100 and when you leave, everyone will say you were an idiot, or Keanu, I won't pay you, but when you leave, everyone will say the 4 guys saying you were idiots are embarrassing themselves, are idiots, and they're going to clip it and underscore it. Keanu would be like, oh, give me the $100. You're all fucking stupid. You're all fucking stupid. And you're broken by it. And that's why guys like, I'm out of the Joe Burrow business because he's just,
Fuck him. Yeah.
But I've been nice. He's like, oh, I don't think they should be talking about Kayla. Stop it.
It doesn't matter if you're nice to these subhumans.
Yeah, they're like, it's just like
there's
they all
good
want the
ones
next.
that are always like honest or what have you, and then there's some people that just want to fucking
They want the
they
next
want
click.
to twist themselves into knots to not see the truth, and
Yeah.
that's that.
But
I just wanted to stop this really fast too.
A lot of people.
I got a $20 Venmo. I don't know if you want me to say the name, but I'll read the thing.
Say the name.
Can you? Well, I don't know. I don't want to dox anyone.
Oh God!
Don't fucking shut up.
Don't give in to their stupidity. Saying a name is not.
Maybe they don't have the same fucking name on their whatever. Okay. Can you please watch and comment on the Alyssa clip about him hiding evidence during his arrest? Great stuff this week, and thank you. Thank you so much. If you would like for me to say the name, it's 2 letters. And thank you. I cannot.
I'm sorry that
thank you
drives
enough.
me nuts. That this is the world we live in now.
Well,
when I grew up, saying someone's name was a nice thing, but we've normalized so much this hiding on the internet bullshit. Literally, when someone does something nice, I don't want to give you credit. It might be doxing. It's not doxing. Keanu didn't dox April, and that dumb cunt should come out and say she didn't dox me. We disagree on that.
Let me find
Keanu thinks she's a stupid cunt.
Okay, anyway.
I don't say his name. Don't say the name of the guy that was so nice and he's helping the show.
Hey, what's that say? What's that say?
Yeah. I don't want to say it. I don't want to dox you.
You just can't help yourself.
I don't want to dox you. Can I say the name of this? Can I say what that says?
Are you all right?
I just hate how we.
Are you just gonna keep going, or?
I'm gonna keep going.
All right, then just do it. Go ahead.
Can I Keanu cast? I hope I didn't dox her. Am I still on? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
Yeah. It's just terrible that we've normalized.
So are you gonna let me?
Take me off. If I'm on camera, I'm gonna entertain.
$20 to pull up a clip and comment on it. Are you gonna let me do that or no?
Who did?
The man I won't dox.
Saying someone's name is not doxing.
All right, I'm just making sure. I don't think it's doxing, but does he want me to read his name? I don't know that for sure. Is that all right with you?
It's all right with me.
All right, so can we look up the clip?
Then don't let me answer.
Then don't let me answer. Can we look up the clip and comment on it?
Then don't let me answer.
Can we look up the clip and comment on it or no?
Baby, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, exactly. He gave us $20 to do that.
Who did? It just bothers me because
I don't
this
care what
gets
bothers
to
you.
Well, you should, because it should bother you that gets to the root of the mentality where Nick will be like, you shredded April's privacy. And
Yeah,
people
I get
believe
it.
it
I get
because
it.
if you
I
can
get
get
it.
if you can get people to believe that saying someone's name is doxing, then you can certainly get someone to believe that saying you're in the house across the street because you're worried about her
Next
being in
door.
a hostage situation is not trying to rescue her. It's shredding her privacy and doxing her. I'm done. Point made, hopefully. I apologize. Is that fair?
Show's gonna be 5 hours long.
What else do we have to do?
I don't know. Look up the clip that and now I must read it again.
Woohoo!
His name is Mecca Lecca Hi Mega Heiny Ho. Thank you for the
That's fair.
$20 Venmo. Can you please watch watch and comment on the Alyssa clip about him hiding evidence during his arrest? Great stuff this week, and thank you. Let me look that up right now. Before
By the way,
we
this guy has your back. I'm sorry. I'm just a stubborn old man. I think it's insane that you do that, but I agree with him.
Right. Everyone knew where April lived. All right. At least I thought they did. Everyone that cared, she took photos there. Everyone fucking knew that.
Yeah. And by the way,
Okay.
I will give you.
But are you gonna let me with the man for $20?
But watch this. I'll
Do this.
apologize.
All right,
and,
then on you while I look it up. How about that?
okay, perfectly. But I'll apologize to you and say, sadly, let me rephrase. You're right. It is, and I'm sorry that this is the world we live in now, where propaganda LTD is right. He's like, it's like she doesn't want to dox the guy that gave you $20. And I'm sorry that I'm fucking in my 50s and I find it insane. But shout out to Keanu and shout out to propaganda LTD. Here's my real problem. Sorry, Keanu. It's that people would do exactly what propaganda LTD is saying. That's the real problem. So I am wrong there, baby. I apologize. I am wrong there. It's my frustration boiling over. You know what I mean? Because what I should say is like,
This is great.
but you know what?
He just
But
admitted he was wrong.
I always admit
God,
I'm wrong.
I'm winning everywhere I go.
You are, but do you understand? Like, thank you I'm wrong because they helped me clarify my point. I am upset that and I guess it is doxing, but it's not doxing from when I was fucking in a normal world, but fucking propaganda LTD. Thank you so much. I've said this before. It's good being wrong. If you go through life, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. If you think 2 and 2 is 5 your whole life and someone explains it's 4, you're like, oh my God, thank you.
Right.
And
a bobblehead just explained that to you. It's just your avatar. But if I explain it to you, then it was.
No, because I didn't get it till he put it this way. But
Thank you. I'm
Geno
not just
was
calling
wrong.
you a
Put up the numero while I'm talking. Josh
I'm
Denny.
looking up something.
Okay.
Remember that somebody gave us $20?
Take yes for an answer and let me finish. So my point is, he's right. It's sad that people live such anonymous lives like Diablo Sandwich. Diablo Sandwich would do exactly that. Diablo Sandwich would, or So Thorough Joe Burrow. These are the kind of people like, you know what? What's his name? You know, and they do this because they'd rather dox people than live their fucking lives. So again, you're right.
Oh, this is incredible. This is going to be a great clip. And so $20 well fucking spent.
Who gave it to you? I'm sorry for trying to dox you, my man. I really do apologize.
So this is the Alyssa clip. Again, Alyssa Clip's big fan. Thank you so much for clipping this for us. Zach, this is for Kiki. I'm ready for the singularity.
And by the way, as long as we're on the topic of doxing, thank you, fucking dude. Keanu did not dox April. April doxed herself by posting so many pictures from the second house. And KF figured, who's KF again? KF figured it out from the sale listings. I don't know who KF is.
Sorry, Kiwi Farms.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, but Nick will push the lie. Nick will be like, he shredded her privacy.
Right.
Nick will push the lie. She's your best friend. They're not best friends.
And
fucking April fucking used that whole fucking narrative to fucking take advantage of Keanu.
What's that say? Like I've said before,
what's that say?
I fucking got her out of that situation. And I guess if you want to call that doxing, then dox. But everybody knew where she was living. Kiwi Farms doxed her, and she doxed. Well, no, they didn't. She doxed herself. Nick doxed her. Everyone knew she was living there. Kiwi Farms didn't dox her. She doxed herself, and then they put together the pieces. I truly wouldn't intentionally, obviously, dox someone. That was public information, 100%. And I won't back down on that. And look, if that's doxing, well, guess she, isn't waiting. What a life. I shredded her life. What a life it is waiting for you to call her. she has no internet and she's sitting there waiting for you to call her to come over when Kayla goes to the grocery store so you can have sex with her for 2 minutes. And then in the meantime, just doing some whippets. Some life. If I shredded that life, I'd shred it again. Anyway, I digress, to quote Karmic. So this is the Venmo we got for $20. And this is, I didn't notice this and I don't think I've seen this yet, but this, because I have seen it because we watched Meme Copium with like this. This is incredible. So it's a clip from that, and Alyssa Clips took the liberty of clipping it up for us. Thank you so much, Alyssa Clips. All right, Eugene, you ready for this?
I am.
All right, let's see.
Did you play the clip where
And it's titled Nick Rekieta's Arrest and Hiding Evidence by His Daughter with Meme Copium. Let's take a look.
he ditched the coke bullet in the car with his unattended daughter to hide from the cops? I haven't played that, but I did reference it. I'm not sure if the kid was in the car at the time, though, right? Because I thought that Nick was driving his son to school, and on the way back, he got caught. So the kid would have been out of the car at that time. But yes, Nick said that when he was caught by the cops for the warrant, he had a cocaine bullet in his pocket and he threw it into the car. If the child was in the car at that time, then everything.
What a good guy. What a good guy.
What's that?
Oh, you weren't listening.
I was listening.
He just ditched the cocaine bullet.
I wasn't sure if you were saying the guy that sent you the super chat for this part was a good guy.
Just
yeah, he's a piece of shit.
It was sarcasm.
He's a piece of shit he admits to so much stuff because everyone's he's so used to how do you fucking literally compare in his brain he's like, yeah, I'm going to Hackamania, it's going to be great, I'm going to make money and I'm going to fucking prove my lies. But if you step out and say reality, you say to your wife, I know that I fucking dragged our name through the mud for the past year, but I'm going to go to an event of a bunch of fucking fat zero loser men who fucking literally follow a guy that just shits on a guy that from Minnesota who likes to talk about golfing.
Some guy from Minnesota that likes to talk about golf and shit.
And share pictures of the guy I had you fuck so I could fuck his wife, who I may still be fucking. That's how insane Nick has become, and I'm enjoying every second of it.
I don't know
because I said a year ago that was going to happen.
I think he's just showing his true fucking colors, and I'd like to take credit for bringing that out of him. So it's a win. That's a win for the Keek.
He's got his brain is mush.
It's mush.
It's nothing but dopamine receptors.
What do you think happens with whippets? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Thing that. I mean, we all know it's already true that he did this in front of Aaron's kid, right? But then he's just a danger to children, like Aaron's been saying. So let's see what Nick's own words say.
We never really have heard it in detail, your perspective of the arrest, because you got pulled over, or
no,
you had to ride with the police to your house while they effected this warrant, or
no. We can do that. We can do that segment whenever you want. Or I can answer you right now.
Yeah. Just you don't have to go into detail. Just kind of want to get
no, go into detail.
What your thoughts were that day?
More.
When did you realize what was happening? And oh fuck, this is about to all blow up.
When the officer said,
"Oh fuck, I'm driving down the road with my kid in the car and also cocaine." Do we need any more detail? Very detailed. Very detailed. Then you were detained.
get out of the car.
Yeah.
Because I thought we were being swatted. So I've got my daughter and I'm driving her to a class that she had in town. So I'm going to, it's like 15 minutes each way.
So you were leaving the house?
Yep. Leaving the house. And I'm about a half mile away from my house. And I see a line of cars, all like a line of cop cars all turn like right in front of me, right? Like they turn right in front of me as I'm pulling up to the stop sign. And I'm like, ah, shit. And I look at my
God, you know what? It would have been so fun, like if he like went on a if they did the thing where they roll it out and they what is that called? Where they puncture your tires, Gene?
Puncturing your tires? I don't know. What do you mean?
It would have been funny. It wouldn't have been funny, but it would have been very interesting if they had a line of police ready, there might not be a lot going on in Minnesota. He's like, maybe I'll make a run for it. And
they throw the stuff out that punctures your tires?
Yeah.
I know what you mean, but I don't know that there's a name for it other than throwing that stuff out. But I know what you a dragnet, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to know why I don't know what that's called because I've never been in trouble with the law. So
you know why I'm called a snitch? Because I've never had to lie to cops, and I never will.
I never will either. I've never lied to a cop. Well, exactly.
Yeah.
And well, I mean, if you want to call being in trouble with the law an underage drinking ticket, but I think that's just a rite of passage. No one. Anyway, back to this. I just thought that would be fun, but let's see.
Daughter and I said, I don't think you're going to make it to class today. Seems like something's going on at the house. And I was about
This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Flush the drugs.
I was about to turn around and I think April may have tried to call me like right as the cop is there though. Like he's at my window.
They saw your car and recognized your car
so
or you or
I was in my SUV. They saw it. Someone like they must have, I don't know if they ran the plates as they were going by or someone knew that I had a black Lincoln Navigator and they're like, okay, well, it's probably him. So 2 of the cop cars peel out of the convoy. They turn around and they come up behind me. I was just waiting at the stop sign. I'm like, something's going on. So we're waiting, but I figured we were being swatted. It didn't occur to me.
I love that somebody put swatted in your car.
You think you're being swatted? How about you have a safe full of drugs? You're an addict. You have 5 stinky children who are like begging Aaron for SpaghettiOs, and someone reported you. But no, it can't be all the drugs. The bullet casings laying on the floor, the fact that, another couple is sleeping in the bed with us and the children like don't know what the fuck is going on, and allegedly one who tested positive for cocaine might be getting into your stash. Can't be that. It can't possibly be that. We must be being swatted.
He says something is ridiculous. I was in my car. I thought I might be getting swatted. You're in your car.
But also, swatted. Even if he was at the house. Oh, this must be a swatting incident. No, bitch. You have ketamine, Molly, whippets, and blow everywhere. And also 5 children.
And can you
But it must be a swatting.
Can you explain this to me? This I'll never get, and you address this as well. It's a $5 super chat from a troll. Your thoughts on Aaron continually calling April a coke whore? And let me explain my thoughts on it. Any woman that will fucking stay with a man that lies to her and she believes the lie because she wants the coke and the money, that's, I'd say, a coke whore. But my opinion. And that's not necessarily Keanu's opinion. I'll gladly say that. I don't know Aaron's opinion. But again, what do you call a woman that, in my opinion, was staying there saying, like, literally living in a guest house with no internet?
Nick's a coke whore.
What's that?
Nick's a coke whore.
Yeah, but again, that someone comes into in a guest cottage with no internet and then gets 2-minute intervals to fuck a guy with erectile dysfunction for coke.
Erectile dysfunction. That's
true. He does it every day, often multiple times, right up to last Wednesday. I'm going to be like this. John Riley, I don't know. I hope he does. Keanu does not, I'm sure. But I hope he does because April's a coke whore, in my opinion.
I never heard
Aaron. And I don't even know what they're talking about.
Okay. Well, I never heard. They brought this up to me on this little.
How
can you do his show if his opening? This is a good thing to talk about because during this little piggy, they gaslit me into thinking because somebody made a song for Aaron's new opening, and he's like, he's a nice guy or whatever. And it makes a joke about April being a coke whore. I never heard it. And when I hosted for Aaron the last week, I didn't play it. I didn't even know it existed. I literally just didn't know it existed. I played when I was on Inside Edition for a cold open. I played the fact that I couldn't draw a clock for a cold open, but I never played that. They're like, how can you stand by a man that says that your friend is a coke whore? I said, well, how? They're like, his opening, you played it today. You played it when you hosted a show. And I went, no, I didn't. But then they go, yes, you did. Yes, you did play that. And then it makes you think that's the definition of fucking gaslighting, by the way. It makes you think, well, did Aaron go back and add the opening to the thing? I look back, no. They said unequivocally, you played that opening where it calls April a Kokor. And I didn't. And I knew that I didn't. But when somebody gaslights you, they make you feel like, am I fucking nuts?
You're nuts.
That's fucked up.
You're nuts.
That is fucked up. So I'm glad you brought this up. I don't co-sign calling her a Kokor. I've never heard those words. Yeah, well, Geno, you're one.
No, I'm on your side, baby. I honestly think that, but I would not be like.
I've never heard those words come out of Aaron's mouth. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but whatever. Enemy to me here is Nicholas Rekieta, and he showed his true colors. But the gaslighting was fucking real. So I'm glad you brought that up. And I didn't fucking play it when I opened the show, when I hosted for him. But they wanted to make me believe that I did. Because they're misogynistic, gaslighting incels that have nothing better to do with their lives than try and take Aaron down because it makes them money. And he's just a guy. He's just a guy that does what, Geno? Oh.
Yeah, she sneezed. I don't know. He
He's
lies.
He's a guy that lives in Minnesota and talks about golf.
Oh, talks about golf. I was confusing the people. Yeah.
I love that she sneezed on you.
She's cute.
Oh, she's the devil. Anyway.
She's the prettiest.
Oh, that's
You
funny.
leave my petunia alone. But yeah, again, thank you. Like, again, I don't know if that's a troll or not, but $5 we'll answer
Stop putting it up when I take it down.
Oh, sorry, baby. We'll answer anything for $5. If you give our buddy Aaron $5, we'll answer anything. Tell him, baby.
We can answer what he can't.
Yeah, but
actually take advantage of that.
$1 Rumble trolls, $2 fucking $2 regular trolls. Nah, can't be bothered.
All right, here we go. Let's continue on with this.
Or anything like that. So the cop comes up to the side to my window and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna need you to step out of the car." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm a lawyer. That's not how it works. Yeah, I'm not getting out of this car. Thank you."
You're not a lawyer.
And he goes, "I have a warrant to search you." And I said, "That's cool. Where is it?" And he says, "Well, it's not here." I'm like, "Well, we're at an impasse then, good sir. So I'm not going to step out of my car on the wording that you have a warrant."
So many kerfuffles at traffic stops.
It's almost like all the
wild.
It's almost like, all the people accusing, like he's an innocent man, but he has all these problems. Pat Dixon's never hit anyone, even though all he's ever accused of is you're stupid people.
Unbelievable.
Stupid people. And for all the stuff me and Kiki, why doesn't any of that shit ever happen?
I know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. I'm a lawyer. I don't step out of the car. You have blow.
That's not how it works. He plays the cool guy when really his life couldn't be shittier right now. Why was he yelling at you? We have a house. You don't. I don't want a house in New York.
He's so deluded. He's so delusional. Delulu, as the kids like to say. He thinks I must be being swatted. Not that I'm driving around with my kid and I also have blow and tons more of it back at the house. Must just be being swatted just because I'm such a famous lawyer.
I try to put
very sad, very upsetting for him. Not me. I'll laugh right along, you piece of shit.
Produce a warrant and I'll step out and comply. No problem. And he says, "Well, I don't have it with me." So cool. It's like, I used to use that excuse in school too. But that's, again,
my dog ate your warrant.
Like, until then, I'll just stay inside my car. Thank you. I don't really need to get out.
So cool.
And he's like, "Well, we have a warrant to search you and your house." And I was like, "Well, that's nice. I don't know what to say." And he goes,
"Anybody can get a warrant. It's having."
Are you panicking at this point, Nick, or you don't believe him?
No, I just
what a hard-hitting interview. Look at the guy you're backing.
The last time I saw that big a softball, fucking Nick was trying to get an erection. Fucking loser.
Let me just play you. Let me go ahead. I didn't have it pulled up, but here you go. Go ahead. Try it again, Eugene.
What was I trying to do?
Just say the punchline again.
Oh, what a softball that was. The last time I saw a softball like that, Nick was trying to get an erection. Thank you.
That was good. An erection. Yeah. He was having a fit of heat.
By the way, watch this. This is another thing. The doorman thing. Like that literally.
Stop bringing it up. Just don't even bring those
But
up.
it's no.
They make it up. Patrick Melton made that up. He also revenge porned me.
And I
He's
apologize. So that's why I was
admittedly a
bringing
fucking
it up. It's
liar.
like if
And
you don't get,
and I'm over it. It's like, what? How can I tell you anymore?
Yeah,
they
but
act like they know or have anything to do with stand-up in New York. Patrick Melton is a failed stand-up comedian, and he's on his way to not even being able to stand up.
That's my bad.
He's that fat. All right. It's not, he knows fucking nothing. He knows nothing.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's silly. It's dumb. And it's like, it's beneath me to even fucking comment on it anymore. Right? It's just a bunch of fucking white straight dudes. Well, I know what we'll do. We'll call her a whore, a coke whore.
Yeah.
What's the most interesting thing? She sucks dick for coke. Oh yeah. No, Nick, you do. Patrick, you definitely suck dicks, probably for free, at least. I don't know which one of you and Moody. So I don't know who's the top or the bottom.
We could use the spots at the stand. How come you're never there? It doesn't make sense.
It's wild. It's wild.
It's like, yeah, I just blowed the guy, but I don't even want the spots.
Leave it alone. Let's get through this. Here.
I'm really panicking because it was like, I mean, it was like an oh shit moment, but you can't, like, there's nothing to panic about. They're going to do it or they're not. But I was just like I'm not going to sit. I'm not going to consent to a search. Like, it's a hard and fast rule that I have. Like, they'll do the search, but I'm not consenting to it. So I'm not going to consensually get out.
Again, the man that I won't say the name of that Venmo'd me just in case.
You don't want to dox him.
This is glorious. Alyssa Clips, thank you for clipping this together. I could talk about this for hours. That's above the line. It's something that I have within my soul, and these are my morals. I will not consent to a search, and yet I will drive around with my child with blow in the car, most likely high. I will do drugs around my children. I'll have 5 children and get incredibly fucking addicted to drugs and get other people addicted to drugs, have guns lying around, and let my children wear the same clothes every day to the point of people being concerned because they smelled bad. This is something you have. It's just something that you will not do. Consent to a search. Make it make sense. Make it make fucking sense.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
The car. I don't care that they have a warrant or not. They will not have a recording of me saying okay to the search until I have a warrant in my hand. I say that. It ends up not being true when they're like, we're going to bust your door down. So,
so I thought
then the guy's like, okay, well, I don't know what to do. So he leaves and, he comes back and he goes, we need the door code to your house. Like, I'm not giving you the fucking door code to my house. I'm like, why don't we just go to the house?
Yeah,
like,
were you just sitting at the stop sign this whole time?
Yeah, we're just sitting there. And I'm like, why don't we just go to the house? If the warrant's up there, this should be really easy. And he's like, well, I have to pat you down first. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, fine. Here, pat me down. Now, I did happen to have a bullet of cocaine in my pocket.
He's so cool.
I did happen. Yeah. Oh, wow. What a cool guy, right?
Oh, I got to go jerk off in the bathroom, Tim, baby.
Yeah. That's
with my
crazy.
soft dick. And I've got to go in the bathroom and make dust, honey.
I know, exactly. My God, my eggs are dried up. Or else, we'd be, in for business. And then, you know what? I would hope if we ever had a child, I don't want one, Nick, you stupid fuck. Then maybe by his example, then we would drive around with it with blow in our pockets.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. And then those fuckers on that show sit around going, yeah, that's so cool.
God, so pathetic.
What I'm no prude, okay?
I'll say whore. You're a Diet Coke.
How many people
You're a Diet Coke whore. I'm going to do that bit. I like it.
Try that one again. Yeah.
Fuck off.
I'm no prude, obviously.
No, you're a Coke whore. A Diet Coke whore. What? Come on. I thought it was on. No, we're not doing it again. One more time. Ready? Whore.
Okay. I'm no whore.
No, you're a Coke whore. A Diet Coke whore.
White Claw break.
Mother thought that was all of us on a boat.
She did think that was us.
None of us look like that.
I said, you thought that was us? And also, you thought that was us and you weren't concerned?
Yeah.
That looked like it was bad. Anyway, I'm no prude. And I don't want kids. Never have. Never will have one. Sorry, Eugene. I know you don't care, though. We'll live our lives, correct?
Well,
but I think when children are involved, you're not the cool guy anymore. You're a fucking monster.
He's a piece of shit.
What the fuck is wrong with you? How could you, Geno, really?
Cat cam.
Wow.
Hold on.
That's great.
Psst. Oh, that is great.
She's cute. Here's some Kiki coins, cat.
Wow.
I love you, Petunia.
All right, back to you.
We'll never get done with this. And now I have to. Geno.
What happened?
You messing me up.
I'm sorry. That was such a perfect cat cam pose. I had to, baby. I'm sorry.
Cute. It is. It made it a little bit lighter.
Sorry, not sorry, as the kids say.
Okay. You're Delulu, as the kids say.
That's fair. Fair point. Sure. I am a little Delulu.
Okay, let's see.
But here, kid, take this, stash it.
By the time,
why didn't I give this to Aaron's daughter before this happened? It's dry shampoo.
I ditched it. I ditched it in the car. The cop he didn't notice. I guess he saw my hand move a little bit. I was very crafty because I had already had that thing pulled out of my pocket by the time he was coming up to my car.
Yes, you have those slender limbs we've all seen.
Yeah.
That must be my daughter's office. They're joking about it. And Nick literally threw cocaine into his car, and his unattended daughter was there to grab it. And he's just like, well, that's just a funny thing. I mean, she knows what to do with it, right?
That's when she did it. This is when it happened. Yeah.
So
he's fucking shocked that maybe, just maybe, your 9-year-old got into your stash of blow.
He's not shocked. He's pretending to be. That's for sure.
Pretending to be shocked.
How could this happen?
He's like, what do you? I mean, she has eyes, weirdo.
Dummies.
So I have this thing in my left hand, and my car has a couple different spots where you could store stuff, and one of them is actually right by the handle. So I just casually open my left hand and drop it into this spot. Cop's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing, man. Don't worry about it.
But also, so is he really going to still go with the narrative that he just, we must be being swatted while you're pulling the blow out of your pocket to hide it with your 9-year-old in the car? I don't know which kid it was. He does nothing but fucking this is just weird coping and lying. This is weird. Unbelievable.
Got it right. I'm not reaching for a gun or anything. And he's like, okay.
He's so lucky he's white. But I mean, that just confirms it then. If the child was in the car when he was arrested, then that means that Nick left cocaine alone with an unattended minor. Now, he may have been outside the car, but we don't know what would have happened.
I'm like, yeah, just pat me down. We'll go up to the house and then show me the warrant and I'll let you in. I'm not an idiot. You can, if you have a warrant, I'm going to let you in. I'm going to comply. And
no, you just said you wouldn't.
I get out, they do a pat down, they don't find anything. I'm like, hey, that was a good move on my part. Yeah. I guess. And the warrant ended up not.
And the luck just kept on happening. Oh no!
Yep. Thank God they didn't find any coke.
Thought that was awesome. He's like, wow, got away with it. Perfect. Got away with. My daughter will always remember when we got pulled over. And I ditched the drugs that were in my pocket in the back. She saw the whole thing. And then we got away scot-free. You didn't. Whoa. What a trad dad he is. Hey, trad dad. God, you're a terrible father. This is recently. You're literally telling this story thinking you're just a fucking terrible father. I don't know. What else is there to say? You're a terrible fucking father. That is so fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, you're free to go.
Before you said that April was calling you, was she calling you to be like, Nick, can you pick up Arby's on the way home? And you're like, God damn it, shut up right now.
No, it was the cops are at the door. Like, what the fuck do I do? The cops are at the door. And of course I would have yelled, flush everything, but
flush everything, put the guns away.
But I can't. There's a cop right there. Like I didn't.
Get the children into rehab.
I had to ask permission to see my own wife at your house. You took her and turned her into a crackhead. You made me gay and made me lick your cum. What did you was going to happen? I got my payback.
Like, who does he think he is? Like, does he think he's like Johnny Depp in the movie Blow? What was his actual name? That guy went to prison for a long fucking time. Like, he had a kid too. Actually, he had the wherewithal to. Actually, if I'm thinking back on the movie, I don't know the whole story. Guy went to prison. It wasn't very cool in the end, was it, Nick? Does he think he's? Who do you think you are? You're a shrimpy, like.
By the way, babe, are you hungry?
Fucking, why?
Because Bob Vanderpatrice sent Greek food.
Stop it.
Just sent you guys a bullet of cocaine. I mean Greek food for lunch.
Thank you, Bob.
And
Yay.
by the way,
1 million Kiki coins for you.
Wow. Speaking of trolls, fucking Tommy McNulty, a fucking idiot.
Oh, God.
Remember that psycho? But I got to give him props. Geno and Keanu, any chance of a hack versus dabble versus palate cleanse? A reset redemption arc, a Biscotti versus event where fans met and truth will prevail? Nah, truth is going to prevail one way or the other, and Keanu's doing it now.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I'm
Thank you, though, Tommy.
Right now. Thank you, Tommy. And by the way, speaking of, I don't know how you found my former address, but that was fucking creepy when you sent me like a box full of shit from your
Betty
basement.
Boop shitting.
That was fucking really weird and very aggressive. Thank you for the, what was it, $1?
$5.
$5. Thank you for
we
the
gave
$5.
It to Steeltoe, but we appreciate
Thank you. Thank you for the $5 for the toe. But
as we waste our
that was a really frightening thing that you did. You're mentally ill. Don't do that to a lady that lives by herself. If anyone's wondering if it's appropriate to figure out someone's address and mail them things. Speaking of doxing.
Yeah.
But I guess listen,
ugh, it looked terrible.
That's not good. That was bad. So again, let's see. If that makes me sound hypocritical, but again, I didn't dox April. Nick and April doxed
again. Sorry to skip over the $1. Sorry, baby. Sorry to skip over the $1 Rumble trolls. Got to be $5. We'll gladly leave. You give our boy Aaron $5. We'll gladly read any troll. $1, $2, not going to do it. But thank you for wasting your money and your desperation for attention. Again, we'll read the pores if they're funny. Probably not.
Yay!
But again, if you're going to troll, it's going to cost you.
Have we met the goal?
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, beg.
Beg, shake.
There you go, people.
Goal here is happiness. Okay. Were there any other, while you're at it, with the
which is
the Rumble rants?
No, we're good. There was a couple $1 ones that weren't high enough to read.
Okay, perfect. At the stage. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back to cool Nick Rekieta with driving down the road, getting pulled over with blow in his pocket and his child in the car, thinking that is a really cool move, talking to a bunch of other assholes who think that that's really cool of him, which is a real damn shame.
And I'm just starting mine.
Jesus Christ.
No,
oh my God.
So
he's like, it's the first time he's had an erection without a pill in years. He's like,
yeah.
I made them laugh.
He's so pathetic.
Look how proud he is of himself.
He's a regular Moody. He's so funny.
Oh my God, Moody. Nothing funny about him. Oh, disgusting.
I'm like, all I'm thinking is, well, I'm fucked, right? Like this can only go bad. My only hope is that they'll be too retarded to find the safe, or they won't open it or something. But that's like the most forlorn hope. They're gonna find.
Right.
So I'm like, just show me the warrant. I'll let you in. I would prefer you not to battering ram open the door. I'm trying to buy time though, right? Like that's what I'm hoping, is that they'll hold off entering the home. April and Kayla will flush the drugs and get rid of them, or something.
If only there had been a man in the house.
If I taught my bitches well,
yeah,
they'll flush the drugs before I get home. You have a child in the car. Your children are at home. You fucking, oh my God.
It's the worst.
How can you even tell this story? You're not even, you're still on probation.
It's hilarious, kid.
This is unfucking believable.
Yeah.
The messages, how about this? They love to share messages. I'll give you the gist of novels of messages that he sent me right after they got arrested. Okay. And I never knew Nick. I was on one stream with him a few years before on a Chrissy stream. That was my only real knowledge of him other than this. Messaging me, it's all a lie. In so many words, you don't seem stupid. Not according to many of you. But these two things are here. If either I did these horrific things, like basically what he's admitting to right now, or Aaron is lying. I said, I see through you, man. I don't give a fuck about you or your children necessarily. It's very sad for them. I feel bad for them, but I don't know them. Or Kayla. I said, I'm worried fucking sick about my friend. How can I not be? He wanted to, message after message, novels of messages. Aaron did this. This is ridiculous. Just trying to gaslight me into what was very clearly going on. And now he's just coming out and admitting it.
Yeah.
Don't call it This Little Piggy. Just call it this big gaslighting fucking bullshit podcast.
Seems like a long title. Seems like a mouthful, hon.
Yeah,
no disrespect.
We'll workshop it.
We'll spitball. Throw it against the wall, see what sticks.
The ridiculously misogynistic gaslighting podcast, brought to you by Nick Rekieta and
how about
file Patrick Melton.
How about This Piggy Ain't So Little, starring Patrick Melton?
That's pretty good. This piggy ain't so little, and boy does he know it. He can't even stand anymore.
How about this? This Piggy Ain't So Little, starring Patrick Melton, because they're in an echo chamber, and it'll be an inside joke.
That was pretty good.
Fucking
we got to add the gaslighting to it.
They're fucking pathetic.
The gaslighting, the lying, the misogyny. I think we got to, but we'll workshop it. Feel free to put something in the chat. If you have a name. I know, I see one already. Diddy Piggy. These are Diddy aspects. Look out. Oh, God.
They're insane.
Diddy Piggy. Here, let's take a look. Gene, I think you got a purple helmet there, so I'll take this off.
Hold on.
Or Toe did.
But I will cross promote our show. Hold on. This is a nice one. Oh, why don't I just do this? There you go. Miss Taliana, I don't know if you know her. I'll purple helmet. Kiki, you slayed Kakeda. It was hilarious. Geno, get back to work, fatty. Who the fuck is that?
Well, she likes me, so
I know. Trust me.
Leave it up. I'm gonna do something radical for
I
you.
like her for calling me fatty.
Let me do something radical. I'm gonna do something radical for you, and this is unheard of. Miss Taliana, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a Kiki bond.
No. So
yay!
stupid.
She loves me. They can see you.
There, I'll give her a heart.
Thank
I don't
you.
know. Should I know Miss Taliana?
All right, get out of there.
Fucking hysterical, by the way.
Thank you. Put the purple helmet on.
You jerk face. It's on.
Back to this. Oh, and look at Eugene. There you go, Miss Taliana.
You happy?
This is what we do in Kiki Lou Studios. You give us a purple boy, you get this weird helmet.
It's a purple
Geno
helmet.
Or me.
Because it's called the purple helmet. Something that Nick Rekieta can't get without 25 grand. So I for $20, it's about the same thing. For a $20 pill, Nick can get a purple helmet, right?
Not bad.
Actually, it's a lot
Not
more.
bad. Let's see here.
Get back to work, Fatty. I love her.
Kiki played them like a piano. I sure did. I did. Thank you. You guys started the week. What was the first day I hosted the toe? And you weren't even here. What was it? Friday? Nope. Thursday. You're like, I'm really not sure about this stupid bitch. And it was very nerve-wracking. Look how we're coming into Monday.
By the way, I got to interrupt you because Miss Taliana.
We still hate you, dummy.
You take it off the stage 1 sec so I can. Miss Taliana followed up with another $5.
Okay.
Fatty is Aaron. Patty Mel and co-helping Kikata into a jail cell. Thank you. Fatty is Aaron.
It actually says pedomelt, meaning pedophile.
There you go.
And co-helping Kikata into jail cell. Fatty is Aaron.
That's
you go. Cute.
25 for our boy Aaron. Thank you so much, Miss Taliana.
I'm sure he will appreciate that too.
All right, that's great. All right, back to you, baby. I'm sorry. I had to give her props for
apologize.
saying I wasn't fat.
Don't apologize. This is going much smoother after you got everything off of your chest.
Much more smoothly.
Never mind. I've had enough. Just get out. I love you.
Oh, I love you, baby.
All right, let's continue on with this. What a great idea. Thank you for the Venmo, by the way. And this is an incredible clip. So.
Well, the problem was these two ladies, neither of them could ever remember the fucking combination for the save.
Oh, so
that was true in court. I'm like, I'm the only one who had the combination to save. Those two dummies couldn't get in.
Also, I didn't trust them.
And them dummies too. Wow. Oh, it's par for the course for you. Yeah, those two stupid dummies that I'm.
He's the smart
one
guy,
that I'm
Keanu.
leading on, telling this dummy April, who I told I was going to leave my wife for, yes. She couldn't remember the combination to my drug safe. My own wife couldn't remember the combination to my drug safe. Luckily, my 9-year-old remembered it perfectly.
So stupid.
Allegedly. You're a smug fucking. This is like maybe on the very outside, like something when you're 10 years out of this, after your 5 years of probation, and then who knows if you'll break it or not. You could still do jail time, I'm assuming. Maybe at the very least, 10 years out, maybe you can look back and laugh. Wow, what an asshole I was. What an idiot I was. No, he still just thinks they're stupid for not remembering the combination to the drug safe. He literally still thinks that.
Maybe they confused
it. So fucked up.
Maybe they confused it with the combination to the gun safe. No, because they never locked the gun safe, apparently.
Oh, yeah, there was no gun safe.
Again, that's just what I heard when the cops came. I don't know. I don't care. I don't have any of those problems.
Loose guns lying around and also bullet casings. That sounds safe. That's wonderful. This is unfucking believable. Unbelievable. It's not cool right now, at least. Will it ever be cool? I honestly don't. I can't see it being cool. But he's like, oh my God, these guys are like buttering me up. I must be cool.
Yeah.
My kids are fine. No, they're not. I cannot wait for the 5 new podcasts that are going to come from the Rekieta children. Fee, Fi, Fo, Fum, and Blow. I cannot wait. It's going to be very exciting. Geno.
I'm sorry, baby. I can't.
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, beg.
The goal here is happiness. Petunia, are you happy?
Greek food. Sorry, babe. Yeah.
Thank you, Bob, Fan, and Patrice, for sending us food. Okay.
I think it was a chicken gyro last time.
Let's press on. This is fun.
But it was so I'm hoping, like, in my head, I'm like, please,
You're hoping in your head.
Like, just get rid of everything.
Flush the safe. Flush the entire safe.
They didn't. Yeah.
It's not flushing. It's not flushing.
Throw it out the window. Just get rid of it.
I'm getting a message from Nick telepathically. He's telling me to put my credit cards on the stash.
Jesus Christ. Moody is like criminally unfunny. Thank you, Bob, Fan, and Patrice.
He is criminal. Yeah. But
he's criminally unfunny.
You get what I'm saying about it? It's literally.
I don't get how they defend this man.
But they're
to me, this
what's
is
his
disturbing.
name? Fucking kudos to fucking Fatty Melton, Fat Tits, because he's literally, saying you could be on my show. You're so talented. I am talented. We're a team. Let's split the money for Super Tips right down the middle or whatever it is. Trust me, whatever it is, Moody.
No.
You're giving him more than he deserves because he's letting you think you're an entertainer. And you looked as stupid as anyone because at least Melton could be like, well, I used to do comedy. I know. Well, at least fucking Mercader could be like, oh, I'm a lawyer. And everyone feels bad for him because they know he can't. He's insane. Who's the other? Carl just sat there simping quietly. And I can't even remember the other fucking idiot that was in there.
There were so many. Oh, you mean the slob from Pretty Antisocial?
I guess it was only them. Like, it's like you don't belong in there.
And
you think
obviously.
You do.
Yeah. But, well, failures.
Chicken gyro.
Geno, if you put the cat up again, I am going to have.
Did I do it again?
Yeah, you did. And then
I must have hit the remote with the.
Yep, you did.
Oh, these are. He said, the Greek fries. Look at these. Can I show this?
Of course.
I'm just going to show one. I wasn't even going to eat yet, but I might have to. Look at this. Oh.
Have a nosh.
Here you go. Look, these are the Greek fries. You ready?
Give me one of those. Can I eat one, please?
Here you go. Watch this. Ready? I love this bit. Ready? No, do the bit, or do you not want it?
Yeah.
You slide them out, though.
Excuse me. I forgot our bit.
You hungry? Here you go.
I am. Is that blow? That is not cocaine.
Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. All right.
I'm a real asshole, aren't I?
You're stupid. I'm gonna have a fry. Do you want some fries, baby?
No.
Oh.
Here we go.
People love this. Watch.
Gene, if we don't get through this, this will go on for 5 hours.
I'll go in the kitchen and eat. I can be done.
What? I want to get through the clip that somebody paid $20 for.
Get through it. I'm not stopping you.
I'm just letting you know. All right, here we go. Also, it's fine. Toe said, go as long as you possibly want to, because you won't get this. You won't get this on Aaron's channel. We can say the things that he probably can't.
No, they think they got us so good. I love it.
No, what are you talking about?
Keanu, when do we have to?
What are you talking about?
You said it. You're like.
I said. Aaron even said we can say the things that he can't.
Yeah, and I'm making fun. Like, we got you so good with this. Keanu, when do we have to head to testify in that thing?
Oh my goodness, where's our subpoena?
And by the way, that aged well, Nick. Oh, we're getting the gang back together.
Antisocial slobs who I'm not going to do it right here, but on my live tonight, I just want to tell you, Keanu C. Thompson, when I fucking put together how fucking vile those two women are having to do with this, it's going to fucking ruin them, bury them, their mothers. What is with all of these fucking family people being assholes, terrible, awful people? I'm going to do it on my live tonight. It'll be part 2 of the whole debacle, but the highlight will be Pretty Antisocial Podcast. You slobs are miserable cunts. I'm sorry. I don't love the word, but
I said that first.
It's what it is. It is what it is. Horrific, miserable cunts. And I was playful at first, but you're fucked up. Fucked up. You hideous, ridiculous, meaningless, kind of overweight, if I'm being nice, wine moms. Not only all of that, you're bad people. Just wait for that. But here, back to this. Did that seem scary? I didn't mean to scare anyone, but fuck you both. I wonder why they're removing their tag from things. Well, I wonder how their children feel about them. Probably not good.
On the fridge.
Safe, throw it through the bathroom window, jump out the bathroom window, launch the safe into the woods, get rid of the drugs. To be like, I don't know what happened. I just flew through this window. Who cares? Anyway, so by the time I get back to the house, though, which again, it's a half mile. It didn't take very long. They were already inside. They had
apologies if that was confusing. Sometimes when it's me and Eugene, we bounce all over the place. Wait, who's the fat wine mom? Melton? I don't know what his drink of choice is, but no, as much as he's a horrible human being too, I'm talking about the Pretty Antisocial Podcast gals. Their actual are you going to change my thing again?
I thought you were going to add to that. I'm sorry. I thought it was helping.
I was answering a question.
I know.
Wait, who's the fat? I wasn't talking about Melton, but also he's just a terrible person. I don't know what else to say about that, but no, in that instance, I was talking about the Pretty Antisocial Podcast gals. I'm going to break that down for you tonight, and I'm going to fucking bury them because they deserve it. And I was trying to be playful with them. But it's really disturbing and really disappointing who they turned out to be and their mothers. So, you know what? Maybe their kids actually do throw rocks at them. If that were my mom, I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So that's what I was referring to. Anyway, let's go. But that is for a later stream on Keanu C. Thompson's YouTube. That's me. We'll do it. We're having fun. Have we met the goal? Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Kiki Bucks, Kiki Coins. How about this? How about I'm going to meet your goal? 1 million Kiki Bucks for everyone still here. 1 trillion Kiki Coins for everyone. Wow. Bag, 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 shake, shake, shake. The goal here is happiness. Let's get through it. Let's get back to it. Here we go.
I had April and Kayla and all the kids out, just waiting. My kids... I think part of the reason people want to see the body cam footage is they're expecting to see like a big, tumultuous, chaotic scene. My kids are very well behaved. They're very.
You mean like what you just described? Maybe not from a big, tumultuous scene from the adults. Yeah, your kids are fucking terrified. They don't know what the fuck to do. Well behaved or confused? What? A big, tumultuous scene? You just ditched the blow in the back of your car with your kid in it. It's pretty riveting stuff. Trad dad. Ugh. Father of the year. Aggressively monogamous. You're a worm of a man. A mollusk of a human being. Disgusting.
Respectful, especially of people like police and stuff. So they're just there. They're just waiting patiently. Like they don't know what to do. They don't know what's going on. And so they're just quiet and hanging out. It's the morning.
No, we want to see how filthy your house is. Aaron told us there was mountains of clothes everywhere.
They weren't running around.
Okay, it's the morning. So did you need to bring the blow with you to drop your kid off wherever? It's the morning. So you just have a little blow to pick her up from what? Choir practice? Father of the year.
Hilarious.
Around because of all the debris.
We want
exactly. Exactly. Embarrass me. Yeah, there's a bunch of laundry because we were doing a bunch of laundry. There's 8 people, I guess.
Horrible
7 or 8 people.
Horrible parent.
Flexible.
I don't think that you were
in the house
doing
at the
the
time.
laundry.
There's a lot of laundry generated.
If you were doing the laundry, then why did your children smell bad? It's not made up. It's not made up. This is what was documented. So
what amazes me is people get all their information to deflect these statements from Nick, who's a liar.
Right. He's like, it was a quiet morning. I was just dropping my kid off at choir practice or picking her up from it. So of course I had a bullet of cocaine in my pocket. It was a quiet morning. What? Where? What? In what world? Geno, husband, I love you. Make it make sense.
They listen to Nick because they have no lives. They live
Well,
in
no,
boxes.
Nick's logic is saying it's a quiet morning.
Yeah.
A quiet morning. He brought Blow to pick up his daughter from whatever event she was at in the morning.
Yeah, I don't need to make it make sense because you know who does? Fucking Melton and fucking Moody and fucking Carl with their not saying that makes no sense until they fucking go nuts, pat themselves on the back for over an hour, and then people are like, keep going. It's more to clip. It's more to clip to make you look insane.
Yeah, what a cool guy.
They're so dumb.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out Toe Rogan. He super chatted. $5. The real question is, Tukey World Order. I literally sent Tukey a message this morning saying, let me know if you want to come on and cover for me a minute or two.
That's funny. I do like Rocco. He seems to stay out. He doesn't, sorry. When he does the Geno thing, it's absolutely hilarious.
So I love that the me and Copium, I said, I think this is her husband. No, they're like, it's a guy that impersonates.
That's what I commented, and I went, great show. I just would like to point, that's not my husband.
I wish my husband were that
darn good impression.
I wish my husband were that good a streamer, and I'm not being disingenuous.
Tukey World Order. It's another win for the Keek. It's Kiki World Order. All right, now I'm just being crazy.
So we did have a bunch of laundry out in piles. It was color coordinated so they could go into the washer.
We knew it.
The cop said my daughter refused. Dad said don't open the door for police. It's like, that's not what my daughter said. That's not what I've ever told my kids. We said don't open the door for anyone because
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't put it past you. You just said, no, I'm not getting out of the car. I do not comply with a search warrant. I'm a lawyer. I mean, they learn these things from somewhere. Is it that fucking insane that your daughter tested positive for fucking cocaine? I mean, and a lot of cocaine, like to the point of like a regular user of cocaine. They learn these things from somewhere.
In what world are we supposed to, but why? Sorry. Why would we believe any of it? Why would we, even the stuff that makes sense? I'm like, why would I even believe this now?
Going back to my list of things that I got Rekieta to admit in his anger on the stream. He didn't fail the drug test, or excuse me, miss the drug test. He admitted that was a lie, that he did in fact miss a drug test. He vehemently denied that, April wasn't, she does. I don't even talk to her anymore. Meanwhile, she's living in the side house, which everybody knew, going over there to have sex when he would call her and then sending her back. What else has he lied about? This isn't necessarily a lie, but in what world did he think that it was like an awesome idea for April to move in with his parents? I guess they're trying to do her a favor or something. It's fucked.
His grizzled mom.
His grizzled mom.
I love that.
Bob Celeste. What the hell?
He's shitting on you, like you and your grizzled mom. It's like your mom is helping you. Fucking your mom, who's fucking made you a trust fund kid, and watched you make all that money and blow it to become a trust fund kid again, is still fucking sweeping for you by watching your mistress. Your mom's a stupid. Your mom's an enabling idiot.
Celeste. And then fucking right, lying to his wife, lying to April. She's telling me no, he's gonna leave her. He told me he was gonna leave her. That ended up being a lie. Hey Kayla, no, you were at the grocery store. Nothing happened here. Nothing to see here. No, just had April come over. I had sex with her for 2 minutes, and then I sent her back to the side house. Lies, all of it, always, every time. And then he just admits them. That's it. Let's go. All right.
What a joke.
What a nightmare of a man.
We just had a fucking insane man who used to come to our house.
Here we go.
And now he wasn't allowed there anymore.
Your
So that's
your children called him dad.
Big problem. And then we also had a nanny.
Nicholas, help!
Where was I? Shit.
Oh, was,
You said Aaron
was he talking about Aaron there? We used to have an insane man come to our house. I have to hear that again. An insane man come to our house. You're the one that hits yourself in the head and says things like, go in there and fix her.
Yeah. Hello?
And by the way,
I don't know what that is.
the way that he yelled at me and screamed at me and fucking like lost his shit on me when I just asked a few questions and, you know, kept my cool on this little piggy. I wonder what the fuck he talks to his wife and his children like. If it took just little old me asking a few innocent but poignant questions of him, I wonder how the fuck he talks to his wife and kids. He's not a good dude. Not a good dude at all. And you can't convince me otherwise, to be honest, but let's see.
And now he wasn't allowed there anymore. So that's a big problem. And then we also had a nanny.
Nicholas, help!
Where was I? Shit.
You said Aaron wasn't allowed at your house.
Kid opening the door.
Yeah. So Aaron was no longer allowed in our house. So we didn't want him to come up and have one of the younger kids be like, oh, hey, Uncle Aaron or whatever. And then
Uncle Aaron, you had your kids calling him Uncle Aaron, and also he wasn't allowed in the house. Oh, bitch, you're kidding me. He left, you crazy freaks. He left. He got out of there because he went, all right, I'm fucking done with this. He wasn't allowed in the house. The cope. That is unbelievable. How could you even say such a thing? I know oh my God.
Keanu's roasting me. I don't care.
He wasn't allowed there anymore. Uncle Aaron, what kind of weirdo are you? You had Uncle Aaron sleeping in the bed with you and Kayla and Aunt or Nanny April. That is so fucking twisted and weird. He left, Nick. He went, I don't know. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Uncle Aaron's just going to bed with Mom and Dad and Nanny April. I can't wait for the children's podcasts. All 5 of them. Fee, Fi, Fo, Fum, and Blow. I cannot wait. I am so excited. God. Each one. And they would be as riveting as the next. Oh, can you imagine? It's a gold mine.
Our former nanny wasn't allowed in the house either.
Uncle Aaron? Did they really call him Uncle Aaron?
No, they called him Mr. Aaron.
Mr. Aaron?
My kids.
Better than cut the luck to do.
My kids.
Let me pull this up really fast. Joke Tur. Thank you for the $5. The judge sent KHS over to show them how to clean their house.
I love
Dad said it took a weekend to clean the house because of color-coded laundry.
I love it.
Yeah, the laundry was just everywhere. It was being all color-coded and everything. They sent someone over to show you how to clean your home. It was the color-coded laundry. Oh my God, that was great. I'm gonna do something radical. That deserves a Kiki Bond. That was so good.
Mm-hmm.
And these are hard to come by, but that made me giggle. Very good indeed. Sometimes those frighten people, but
I don't like that laugh.
We'll get over it because they're important. They'll be worth a lot one day.
By the way, hold on, I'm eating. I went. Oh, I annoy people.
Really?
So remember when you put it on me before, and I was retweeting that guy, whatever, that showed the thing.
No, you have to be more specific.
The video we watched where they just exposed how stupid they all were. The Galaxy guy.
Yes.
So I retweeted it and I tagged him. It got 10 responses, and they're all just saying, "I'm stupid" or "You're a whore." But no one's addressing.
Are you talking about the video that we first watched by the aristocrat?
Yes,
gentleman?
thank you. So I retweeted your retweet of it, and 10 responses immediately, and they're all saying, "I'm dumb" or "You're a whore." But no
I got nothing but nice responses on that.
Yeah, well, please, but that's the trolls right now.
Maybe you're more polarizing than me.
Oh, it's also no, because I retweeted it with the Geno is right. That is it's the bat trigger signal of the Dabbleverse.
Maybe you put my face on it and say Kiki was right.
No, I'd rather trigger them because that's the beauty of it. Like, remember when we talked about it, when I would keep, they were like, Gene's so dumb. Yeah. He doesn't realize the Nick case is different from the Aaron case. Are you nuts? Nick was trying. You can't convince me otherwise. And here I'll take the L if I'm wrong, but I'm right because I honestly believe they were trying to discredit Aaron so they'd have more leverage if it went to trial. But since they couldn't discredit Aaron, he only had to pay $50. Nick took the deal in the other case. That's what I think. And if I'm wrong, I don't mind, because whenever I would tweet Geno was right, it would just, the picture like, "You're stupid. It's a different case." The bottom line is we are going to Minnesota to hang out with Aaron, to make some money, to do a show, to golf. So we are. But you're all stupid people, and that's why I love doing the Geno was right. They're like, "No, you're dumb."
Another win for the toe.
For the Gene toe.
Love it. We can't get enough. We can't. Thank you, everyone, for still hanging out with us. This has been a very long stream, and I know that we started late, but it is a holiday.
It got 4 hours.
Yeah, we'll finish this up, and then definitely going to do part 2 of the breakdown tonight on Keanu C. Thompson on YouTube.
I'm done for the day.
For Keanu Live. Yes, Geno, there is no In Hot Water today, so that will be because I normally do a live stream on Mondays. But for more of this. And again, ask us anything now. This is your last fucking chance. Aaron,
thank you, Bob.
Aaron can't answer most of your questions probably. So if you have any questions, he's given us full permission to answer them. We'll answer the questions he can't. Here we go.
We came damn close to keeping our end of the bargain.
My kids call every adult Mr. or Miss.
What is it, Gene?
Nothing, baby. I'm sorry. I was just
what bargain?
That we told we'd make him money in super chats and rumbles, and I think we cleared the mark, so we might get a little extra juice, even though we waste our heat on our friend Aaron, who's very good.
We love it. Yay!
So again, but we're dumb, Keanu. We're dumb. They're
stupid whores. Yeah.
These trolls are just driving me crazy. I'm so angry.
Out of respect, and until they have a reason not to, they don't call him Mr. Aaron anymore.
Bus driver. Good to see you today, Mr. Aaron.
Yeah. And they called April. They called April Miss April. So,
and that's what you do now.
Wait, I missed that. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Geno's I think I'm used to. He was gone for a week. I'm getting used to him. It was so quiet here for a while there.
It's gonna be quiet again.
I love you, Eugene. I was distracted.
That's how quiet it's about to get.
1 second. Let me go back a little bit here. Do me a favor, Gene.
Yeah.
Thank you. You can take the empties.
Take all 6.
Thank you. He was handing me a claw. Thank you. Wait, no, I need my straw. Thank you.
So dainty.
It's a holiday.
So dainty.
There were not there. Anyway, all right, let's keep going.
Uncle Aaron?
No, they called him Mr. Aaron.
Mr. Aaron.
Well, then why did you
kids-
say?
Better than cut the
sorry.
love to do.
Uncle Aaron.
Did they really call him Uncle Aaron?
No, they called him Mr. Aaron.
Mr. Aaron.
Then why did he say Uncle Aaron? Which is creepier? Why are your children calling him anything? He's fucking your wife. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why? Mr. Aaron comes in and has sex with our mom. Whether it's uncle or Mr. What in the fuck? I'm not here to kink shame or anything like that. I believe that, well, I don't know if I've seen one in real life, like an open relationship sort of thing work. I've never seen one in real life work. I think it's just bad news. Mr. Aaron is here. He sleeps in the bed with our mom and dad and nanny April. What? Well, they called him Mr. Aaron. Yeah, Mr. Aaron's here to have sex with mommy. Ugh. And you wonder why Aaron got the fuck out of there, right? Oh, you got a purple helmet, Bob?
Yeah, you want me to pop? You want to pop? I'll pop it up.
You can pop it on.
Real fast.
Alert, alert, alert.
And it's a beauty of a purple helmet. Watch this. You got to take it down. You got to take yours down, babe. Boom.
Bing, bing.
How do you not love that? Nick Ricade is a piece of shit, and anyone who supports me, I don't even get Nick Ricade is a piece of shit, and anyone who supports me, Steven52MS.
Wholeheartedly agree with you. Here's your million Kiki bucks.
And I forgot that dollar. Charred remains of the press. We love him. Sometimes I wish we could tell the Israelis it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a tent full of camel jockeys. Oh, camel Jews, I think, to get rid of the dabble tards. Agreed. But again, thank you. I'll purple helmeted again. Definitely. By the way, we definitely hit the goal we had today, baby, and then some. So again, I know that we're wasting all of this heat, but what we actually got. Actually, I take that back. What we were actually guaranteed from our friend Aaron was we make whatever the dabble chats are over the Rumble rants and super chats are over a certain number.
Yeah.
So it's like, here's the
But
number I'm
also,
giving you for doing
you're
it.
forgetting the goal here.
Yeah.
Is money, but also happiness.
He literally said, I'm paying you this, and if you make that much in Rumble rants for me, then I'll give you everything over it. So it's like, I don't know that we know what we're doing as I sit here wearing my protective headgear, but stop thinking we give a fuck about your opinions. I know you think you do, because everyone with no life, you run to these chats and chat with each other and say, we got them good. And God bless you. It's a win-win. How's your day going, baby?
Oh, I'm having a killer time.
A killer time. Me too. Sitting here just making some money for me and taking care of Aaron. You know, who fucking like all of us, that he who was without sin cast the first stone, fucked up and said, let me get the fuck out of this mess.
Let me get the fuck out of here before one more child calls me Mr. Aaron.
Yeah. And it was a bumpy
And
ride,
now
but
I guess I gotta leave my wife behind because she's addicted to drugs now.
Yeah,
Thank you, Nick Ricada.
and
Yikes!
White Claw break.
it may have been a bumpy ride, but I would argue
bumpy ride.
White Claw break.
Geno, I got excited. You can't.
No, it's not. I don't remember what I was going to say.
That happened to me.
Might have been a really good point, but it's not important.
Wait.
Might have been a really good point to point out how it may have been a bumpy ride for Aaron, or do you want to show another White Club break? I know it's your show.
No, go
I was
ahead.
just going to point out it may have been a bumpy ride for Aaron, but who just got back from the Florida Keys and is taking care of people that respect him, whether you do or not?
Right,
You know what I mean?
Right.
And who's losing his mind and getting clipped all over the fucking Dabbleverse and then some for literally saying ridiculous things.
And
Like,
what-
I was in a relationship with her and did I miss a drug test and all this shit? So again, just telling you. And I get that you like, you might like April or like, and I get a kick out of all these people, and this is just me, not her. It's like, oh, April's a victim here. She she had to get off the internet because every time she tweeted, she was saying something ridiculous. She changed her handle at one point to April_law 1111.
Yes.
She's not fucking being quiet. She's with her parents who said, whoever she's with, like, get the fuck off the internet. Yeah. No, she's really showing restraint. She has no restraint, or she wouldn't have sold her soul for drugs to fucking be a concubine. No, she's really, prove it. Call my wife and apologize. Prove that you're in control.
Look at him. If I had it, and I say this facetiously, doxed her, then she wouldn't, and hopefully she actually is doing better. Job, boyfriend, off drugs. So that's a win for the Keek. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Are you going to clap?
Oh, sorry.
It's a win for the Keek. I'm having a killer time. I hope you guys are too.
By the way, here's some great ones. Is Geno feeding a horse? I'm sorry. I thought I turned the microphone away. Toe Rogan, do you think Aaron actually ate cummy? I will say this. I don't think he ate cum, but I could see fucking, when they said it, they all run around naked. You know what I mean?
No, but that's the thing.
Cum could wind up on something.
Ricada wants to call Aaron he's a nerd. He doesn't want to stand around in the bathroom naked with us and do blow.
Yeah. But
call me a nerd, but I find that odd. Mr. Aaron was making your kids SpaghettiOs because they were fucking hungry. So no, he didn't want to stand around in the bathroom nude with all of you and do blow. And I think that text message, if you want my opinion on it, I think it's something that either Nick took her phone, which clearly he seems to be very up on when he thinks the last time April and I spoke was, and has it ingrained in his brain, right? October 28th. No, bitch. January 1st. Last time on the phone, November 14th. He didn't like that, did he?
No.
So I would say that they concocted this plan after Mr. Aaron left to go be a normal human being because he could figure out, like, this is obviously not good. What's going on here? I think that either Nick had April write it. It's very specific. Or he just took her phone and wrote it and sent it to himself. I'm not, that's I mean, because it's so crazy. It's so insane. But I'm not here to kink shame. If it happened, it happened. But
I'll pose it in a common sense way. You ready?
Did I not just?
No, well, no, you didn't. Like you posed a very intelligent argument. Why? I'm saying, but my point is, does common sense tell you the guy that we literally have clip after clip of him lying, of believing nonsense, a man who said, and I'll use one specific example. He's like, I'll use three. He shredded her privacy. That's a lie. We know that's a lie. We know
100% a lie.
Yeah, she literally said, hey, he's in the house next door. You shredded. She's her best friend. That's a lie. April didn't have any friends because Keanu, tell them what fucking guy that fucking an abuser does. What do?
Alienate you from people.
They make sure you have no friends.
Alienate you from people. They make sure family members, friends.
Right.
It is the abuser playbook.
Yeah.
And also you do have the text message that I read on this little piggy. They don't have any problem with showing texts without permission, where she literally says he knows he's been emotionally abusive to me and he cried about it.
Yeah. And and point number 3, I have the picture. I mean, in my mind, I fucking have to find, like, I wish I saved it somewhere, but I wanted it nowhere in my life. But he's trying to tell you it's revenge porn, a picture he never saw. He never saw the picture because Kayla posed smiling, head back for fucking Aaron. Are we talking about it again?
No.
Do what you will. So again, but you believe he's like, oh, he snapped a picture of her and posed her name, all this stuff. So, but I'm going to say it again. But when he says Aaron drank his cum to try and once again discredit Aaron, you believe that? No. Common sense.
I think he took
when
her
is he
phone,
gonna?
or they just texted that just to get it airing. Right?
Yeah, they're stupid, and this is the thing. It's like people. You can believe I love everyone that believes Nick's lies because it leads to fucking episodes.
Someone is saying it doesn't matter if she posed or not. We're saying it is a shitty thing to send a photo of a nude photo of anyone to anyone without their permission. When we say she posed for it, it is because Nick Rekieta likes to make it seem and thinks in his twisted, ridiculous, silly brain that it was some kind of photo that he just snapped of her without her knowledge.
He lied.
That's a lie.
Everything
That's
he says is a
lie.
lie.
We saw it, okay? Geno promptly deleted it. We thought it was gross. A terrible thing to do. Aaron got cucked out of his life. Broken man. How long have we been fucking saying that? Still not okay. Still not okay to send to anyone. But when you use the fucking rhetoric that somehow Aaron had it seems like the way they say it, it's like she did not have any consent or knowledge of this photo. No, that makes it sound like he took the photo with a secret camera somewhere. That's not the case. He shouldn't have sent it. No one is denying that. Aaron is not denying that. And he got a misdemeanor for it. What else do you want from him? But Patrick Melton, the man that Nick Rekieta sits around and hangs out with, literally just openly and honestly on his show just admits to revenge porning me. How's that okay? It's not. It ain't. It ain't. Back to you.
Oh, thank you, baby. But again, everything you said, and to reiterate, lies. The simple fact is he's lying. He never saw the picture.
No.
We know what the picture is, but he will lie because, and this is what I love, everyone the echo chamber backs up his lies. And if you want to believe him, fine, okay? And by the way, shout out to Joe Burrow. I'm out of the Joe Burrow business because you're bashing it. No, let me say this again. I have a genuine problem with what I'm done. Let me shit on April from my perspective, or I'll leave the show.
I thought you were talking about.
I've had it with what April. Put me on, please.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you were done.
No, let me shit on April for what she did to my wife. Okay, for what she did to me. I know her personally. And this is the other shit you want to believe. I don't give a fuck about any of fucking.
I don't know
Aaron's,
whatever.
I don't give a fuck about any of Aaron's wives, ex-wives. I don't give a fuck. I give a fuck about how you treat me. Okay? And fucking let me tell you, my wife was abused and she never dragged and betrayed anyone using that, whether it happened or not. And again, common sense tells you fucking when you're fucking being mentally abused, you fucking realize that if you were physically abused. You do. And I don't care if you believe me or not, but I care when fucking April fucking tries, either says, here's the phone, Nick, send them whatever you want. I care when she fucking doesn't step up for my wife and say, she didn't dox me, or say fucking, she didn't, none of these things. And fucking cost me fucking time, money, reputation, because she lies and you want to believe her, that's fine. But in my opinion, and not my wife's, April's a cunt. And stop giving her credit for not being online, because someone probably took her phone again. Because like I said a year ago, everyone that's like, she's just 30. You're not doing her any favors. And trust me, she's as miserable as Nick is, and as fucking betrayed and miserable as Kayla is. They are. Don't kid yourself. Jesus Christ.
Also, another point, I could see where Kayla is like, I didn't, just to, try and make Nick not feel bad or whatever. Like, no, I have no recollection of him taking that photo. I guess I could see that, but yeah, she did. And he doesn't know, but if I have a sense that he just doesn't want to feel like a cuck either. At the end of the day, it is still his wife. He's like, oh, you did what? Right. So who knows? Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, we know, we saw it. Definitely. Posed for photo. Should have never gone anywhere. Ever. Should have never been sent to a buddy, especially not live on the air. Aaron knows that. Yeah. Absolutely.
And again,
is paying the price for it. You got a misdemeanor. And $50. What do you want? What do you want? What more would you like to have happen to him? Do you want him to be locked up in jail for sending Geno a photo because he was cucked out of his life? What do you want? What more do you want? And that's what we said the entire fucking time.
Yeah.
This ain't going to be a fucking felony. People plead down things. Rekieta, who should be in jail, he's got 5 years probation.
Yep.
I don't even think that's harsh enough, but whatever.
No one goes to jail. Fucking, you break a woman's wrist, you break a guy's jaw. You don't even get fucking felonies. And you sit there, Joe Burrow, you're bashing them for bashing women while you bash a real victim. No. Fucking stop calling someone you never met in your life a real victim because you're listening to you're reading police reports, which I don't give a fuck. You could file a police report. You could fucking settle out of court. It's all fucking bullshit. I live in fucking reality. And again, Joe, I get it, Joe. You're a fucking clipper with a fake picture and all this shit. No one cares. I'm out of the Joe Burrow business. I tried to be your friend, but you just want attention. You want clicks, so you got what you needed. By the way, Nick Rekieta Law just tweeted, "Are you putting me on a leash, Geno Bisconti?"
Yeah, that's what. That's
holy fuck! I've never seen a more beta pussy in my life.
I know.
Isn't a beta pussy the guy texting that stuff rather than the guy not caring?
Yeah, that's what he said to me during the stream.
Rekieta Law just called me a beta when you can't get a hard on. You called me a beta. You know what you need? Beta testing for another fucking erectile dysfunction drug. I love this.
He said during this little piggy, because I got him so angry, he went,
"Oh, I love it.
You fucking bet Geno better put your leash back on you.
I don't even get
and
that.
Drag you through a point." Yeah, no, it was really somebody else who wasn't as calm, cool, and collected as me might take offense to that. But it was a him issue, not a me issue.
Hymns.
Yeah.
As in hymns. As in fucking the hard on drug.
He needs them. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, beg, shake.
God,
shake.
how many followers?
Let me read some of these, all right? Because this will go on for hours and hours.
Can I do one quick one? A super chat from Curtis.
I'm trying to read any. Okay.
Well, this is a Curtis John Rumble rant, which is fucking perfect. He goes, "Some of our veterans gave their lives so we could talk about Aaron eating."
Geno, you were right. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I knew. And that's so. And a $5 one from our girl. Ape was the only one sucking cock for coke and a place to live. That's a coke whore. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There you go. I yield the rest of my time. Unless Nick is raging. He's losing his mind right now.
Nicky boy's raging.
All right. I'll take that out of the chat. I'm sorry, baby. Go.
That's all right. Let's read a couple of these here. All right.
Baby,
you're not going to let me.
No, because I had to say right now, he deleted the tweet already. We already read the tweet. We already read it, bitch.
This is his dance. Another win for the Keek. That's another win for the Keek. A round of applause for me.
Oh, wait, I can scream. Okay, go,
no,
baby.
That's all right. Let's come on. Or this could go on for hours. Unless you're going to go buy me a pack of cigarettes.
I'm not going to buy you a pack of cigarettes.
So then, because I'm going to fucking lose it. Sorry. Not that I am not having a marvelous time, but it's 4 hours, 17 minutes. We want to get through the rest of this clip only because somebody graciously Venmo'd me for it to comment on it. But let's read some of the super chats and then we'll move on. Pledge ups, thank you for the $2. Who were the veterans in your family and stories? The only veteran I know, I don't have many, but my dad is named Tom Thompson, which is a funny name because even though our last name is Thompson, my grandma Patsy, if you rest in peace, Patsy, she had a family member that was a war hero, and his name was Tom. And even though our last name's Thompson, she just named him Thomas Thompson anyway. So that's the one I know. So no, I don't have a lot of war people in my family. Push-ups, thank you for the $5. Please play D-Day FDR prayer. 2 steps from hell, heart of courage.
By the way, I've said this, if I can answer that about veteran stories.
What is that? Oh, you want to answer the veteran story? Sure.
Well, no, I've said it. My father was in the Air Force during Korea. And my Uncle Frank was in World War II. He actually got a citation for saving some kid's life. But of course, all that gets lost in the shuffle when you lose the oldest living member of your family. And Olga, which is, by the way, you lose a lot of history and you lose a lot of, stability with that, which is why they tried to kill all the old people with COVID. But I don't want to make it about COVID. I just had to get my check from those people. But yeah, they were in the service, which is amazing. And I've always given them props. I've always said that's amazing.
Isn't that the song?
No, that's taps, and it seemed almost disrespectful. But
what is the sad song?
That's taps. That's for the dead people.
That's not it. I thought it was a good song to play about the veterans.
Don't worry, I fucking screenshotted the thing he deleted. That's the important thing.
Good thing. What is the sad song for the veterans?
Taps. What you were doing.
Well, then you said it was offensive.
I just didn't like the way you were playing it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
I can't believe you're not laughing at this.
I'm sorry, I'm too busy posting the picture of Stupid's tweet.
I love it. That's adorable. Anyway, back to this. And God bless all of our veterans who fought for our country. And I guess Memorial Day, again, we just discussed this, and died for our country. We remember you. We speak your name. I think that was that it? I think I played it. There you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Back to this. Then we'll get through this, and then we'll wrap this little lady up, right? There we go. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, my kids.
Sorry. What to do?
My kids
worse.
My kids call every adult Mr. or Miss out of respect, and until they have a reason not to, they don't call him Mr. Aaron anymore.
Bus driver. Good to see you today, Mr. Aaron.
Yeah,
Mr.
And they called April.
That's weird and fucking really. Okay, Mr. Aaron. Ugh. They shouldn't be calling him anything. You should have just kept this whole like polycule to like weekends at a hotel or something. They shouldn't be happening around the children. It shouldn't be happening. Your children shouldn't be like familiar enough to call him Mr. Aaron or ask him for SpaghettiOs. Or like
they called April Miss April. So
and that's what you do now. You miss it.
All right, Booty, I gotta give you that one. Not bad.
No worries.
I'm gonna throw you into the fucking sea. No, anyway,
Booty did it again. He's thrown him under the bus again.
He'll only float. He's very buoyant.
So we now have these two adults who used to who the kids used to know were welcome into the house. They no longer are. So
That's
we told
point.
our younger.
It's actually a really good point. They had a whole spare house to polycule in. Yo, and a nanny. Can't you just fucking go over there? What? Why are they around your kids? It's weird. I don't mean to kink shame, but clearly it didn't work out well. Cool guy, little man. I love that he's sitting there watching. He's probably so red in the face right now. He's stupid. He's stupid. Keanu, I'll get you. I'll get you if it's the last thing I do. Whip it. Whip it. Whip it. Whip it good. Whip it. Whip it good. My name's Ricada. I do it around the children. All the time. Something happens that makes me angry. You gotta whip it. Whip it good. Around the kids, we don't care. When a problem comes along, Ricado whippets. When the polycule becomes too much, you must whip it. So whip it. Whip it good. Your kid tests positive for cocaine. You must whip it. Stupid bitch. Stupid. Dumb bitch. You never know. Oh, yeah, he can't maintain an erection. So I digress. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Na, 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 na. Mr. Aaron.
Kids especially, like, don't open the door for anybody. Get mom or dad if there's anybody at the door at all. Plus, this is just good practice for like an 8-year-old. So my 8-year-old's like, Dad says don't open the door, and the cop's like, he said don't open the door for.
This is gold. It's good practice for your 8-year-old to. I missed something. Hang on, I got distracted with my Whip It song. Whip It.
So my 8-year-old's like, Dad says don't open the door, and the cop's like, he said don't open the door for cops. I'm like, where did she say that? What the fuck are you talking about? And then
she might have though. She was zooted out of her mind.
That's actually pretty funny.
She's like, I'm the real princess. Get out of here, cop. Or bring that back in here so I can. Never mind. Anyway, so the cop.
Jesus Christ.
So the big cop comes up and he battering rams open the door. Their guns out, man. Like their guns out when they arrest.
Look at that.
Guns out, guns out, baby.
I just fucking look at that. Admitting another lie. He said fucking, because I remember talking about this. I'm like, oh yeah, remember when you're I said that was the most disturbing thing before I knew the entire thing. I'm like, they battering rammed down your door, man. He's like, they never battering rammed down the door. They never did it. Look, he just explained. He's like, he's going back now. He said they never battering rammed down the door. That never happened. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I don't know where it came from then. Now he just admits it. Look at him admitting all of his
He's an idiot, and he doesn't get it.
He can't keep up with his fucking lies. It's unbelievable. Like, don't you remember saying, no, that never happened? The children were never exposed to cocaine.
By the way, I'm sure he's not watching.
Saying,
I'm sure he's not watching.
Battering ram down the door.
I'm sure he's not watching right now. I'm sure it doesn't drive him nuts that they thought they got you so good. And this guy, I'll say it again, didn't he make millions in super chats one year?
I think $1 million.
Okay, I don't even know. He made well over 6 figures. He made high 6 figures in super chats. Yesterday, you got way more super chats than him. So if you don't get that,
it wasn't yesterday, the day before, but I did.
Yeah, if you don't get me telling you I'm selling garbage cans so I can get paid to talk for 3 hours a day when I'm not doing anything anyway and loving it.
Well,
you think
what
that's
about
a
in
huge
hot
fall?
water? In hot water, you don't not make money there.
Oh, I'm
well,
telling you. But
enjoy
again, I've said this. I enjoy some of the streaming, but let me tell you, I'm old. I like getting paid by a boss and getting like extra for doing well. I do. It makes me like myself. If you think Nick, April, or Kayla like themselves, wow.
We just got a text from Mr. Aaron.
And he
saying
says
he said great work, by the way.
Thank you, buddy.
He can't call. He was going to call in, but
tell him we hit that goal for him and tell him thank you.
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo.
And watch this. This ties in what I'm saying. Like Aaron literally said, here's the number. Fucking, I'll pay you this much, and anything you make over in super chats, you can have. So that's him saying, like, look, here you go. And I feel like we did our job really well today, because we made that money back.
We sure
and
did.
then some. So you're welcome, buddy. But we like doing it.
Even
we like
if
doing
we
it.
Bickered. I love you.
We always bicker.
Yeah, we do. It's our brand.
We do. If I didn't like you, I would just yell cunt and walk away like I do with. Oh, I tagged it. By the way, I screenshot the thing Nick already took down. I said, hey, Nick, X must have taken this down right after you posted it. Pretty beta, am I right? And I tagged the pretty antisocial twats.
Oh my God!
By the way,
slobs?
did we ever, or do you want to talk about that? Like literally that one moment
tonight when on my stream.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about how fucking you can say you're a woman's ally, but believing all women is hard to do when you have women like her that say I don't believe this woman,
right?
And they back April who lied.
Essentially,
they're enemies.
They are fucking. They're the worst of the worst.
I know. I've called them.
And I will explain all of that if you didn't understand what Eugene was saying. on my live stream tonight.
By the way, this
Keanu C. Thompson. Let me.
I'm sorry, we're gonna keep doing it. I apologize, babe. Sorry, not sorry.
Just trying to. Now, should we get through this, or when a problem comes along, Ricardo Whippets?
By the way, there was a good
children are around. Ricardo Rip.
There's a good $2 troll on the fucking.
All right, well, go ahead and bring it up, Gene.
Is it up? I'm not on the right screen. Sorry. It's a good $2 troll of me, baby. It's like the funniest thing. I can't add. There you go. The funniest thing Geno ever did was sell garbage cans.
That's
I disagree. Good. Hold on. Who? Well, I'll do it like this. I'm sorry. Dustin a baggie. Ooh, not bad.
I defy you to find a funnier thing that Geno ever did other than this.
One more. Birth control, Ho Chi Minh, Richard Nixon back again, moonshot, Woodstock, Watergate, punk rock, Reagan, Palestine, terror on the air. Ayatollahs in Iran, Russians in Afghanistan, Wheel of Fortune, Sally Ride, heavy metal suicide, foreign death, homicide,
Stop the music.
Geno, it never gets old.
Oof.
That was such a fun wedding. And we love Joe Curry. We're still sorry that he did that. I just love he just didn't even know.
Didn't even know.
So you're wrong. The funniest thing he ever did was that. And also your stand-up. Where can they see us do stand-up? On Thursday at the Perry Club with Rich Voss. Right, Gene?
Yes, hold on. Watch this. I can share that page instead. Watch this.
Wally World, thank you for the 5 Steeltoe Morning Show memberships. Yay. 1 trillion Kiki bucks for you.
Look at that, babe.
Yay. There we are. Oh, and also Sherrod Small.
Cannot wait.
Love
Thursday at the Perry Club.
And
Sherrod.
Victoria Arnstein. This one I don't know. The lady over here.
Maggie Petticini. I don't know her either. Looks like a charming young gal.
Yes. All right. Let's get through this. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo.
Let me take that down. Sorry, babe. Oh, you got it off. Okay, good.
This is the last thing. Okay. Stop it. Make it go away. There we go. Whee! Oh, wait. Did you? Oh, no. Sorry. I did something else. Jane and John Doe, member for 1 month. Hi, Nick. Nice throwing drugs in a car with a child. Yeah, wow. What a father of the year. Father of the year. And yet Aaron is a monster. Make it make fucking sense. Make it make sense.
It does not.
It doesn't. It doesn't. All right. Only a little bit more of this. Then we're out. What do you think, Eugene?
I love it.
Okay.
Crazy.
That's amazing.
When they get Kayla and April. To their credit, when they knew a kid was around, they did put their guns away. So I'll give them. They did not point a gun at any child, which was nice. But they did point guns right at Kayla and April. Very traumatic for them. It was awful.
And yet she puts up with you.
Kayla was asleep.
Wait. Okay. The cops pointed guns at not the children, but they pointed. Jesus Christ. That is terrible. However, they must have thought the situation was as bad as it was. And also, they don't have to do that if you don't have guns lying around children, number one. Number two, you just literally admitted that I don't comply with police. I'm a lawyer. I just removed the blow from my pocket, threw it in the back because I'm a cool guy. She's a whore. I'm red in the face right now. I can't stand it. Keyboard warrior. You just said, right, maybe they wouldn't have had to bring the guns out if you had just said, like, yeah, go ahead, go in. Instead, you let them batter. They said, we have a search warrant. You're like, no, I'm a lawyer. Not going to happen. I don't do that. It wouldn't have been so drastic. Nobody would have been traumatized, I would assume, at least. You let them battering ram the door down because you wouldn't fucking comply. Sorry. What do you want? What do you want?
Yeah, and you think, and again, and you're telling me, ooh, thank you, Bob Vanna Patrice. And you're telling me that these women shouldn't have a wake up call. You're telling me like we are the ones that fucking fucked over April.
Right.
Cocaine. Got her arrested. Before that, literally, before she even got arrested for drugs, and well, in the midst, she also had a gun put in her face. Did Aaron ever have a gun? Well, shut up, so thorough. You're pathetic.
That's Mr. Aaron to you. Or sorry, that's the children.
Oh
my goodness.
Keanu's roasting me. I don't care.
All right, here we go. We'll get through this. We'll get through this together. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. Bag, shake, shake, shake. The goal here is happiness. Kiki bucks, Kiki coins. Here we go.
Kayla's in a bathrobe. April was dressed. They have both of them handcuffed. They never handcuffed me until I'm getting in the car. I'm like,
you're too weak. They don't need to handcuff you, little man. They're like, oh, don't even bother. Look at this fucking sallow, shitty human being. Oh goodness.
Neither of these two are going to do anything to you. I'm not either because I'm not insane. But
did they let you drive back to the house, or did they handcuff you and take you to the house?
No, I drove back. They did not handcuff me until they were taking me to the to the jail.
That's nice. You didn't have to pay for a tow.
So I'm standing there with my arms at
I know a place.
Free. I didn't have to pay
all care towing.
Did the cops use the same handcuffs you used to keep April and your wife in your sex dungeon?
No, there was no fur on these at all.
You know what I like? You know what I actually like about this? They're like making fun of him. And he's like, yeah, it's just guys clowning around. They're like,
so stupid.
Is it? Or are they like genuinely making fun of your fucking shitty choices? I don't know. Well, actually, their actions now would say no. They wholeheartedly support you and think that you're the coolest dude ever now. So good for you.
It's really frustrating. So, yeah. So then I'm just standing there, and then I said, I want to see your probable cause statement because I know it's bullshit. Oh. And the detective's like, I'm going to bring you the warrant. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Please do. He hands me the warrant. I look at it. I'm like, this is fucking trash. So I just threw it on the ground. And then I was just waiting there. And he's like,
what a little piece of fucking shit.
Yeah.
This is trash. I want to see it. No. This is little baby boy behavior.
He's pathetic.
This is why I don't mean like when I say little Nicky, little Nick boy, little man, I mean like inwardly, you're just this big.
Yeah.
You're trying to seem really cool. I hate people that like try to seem like the fucking cool guy. Just lean into your like, yeah, I was a fucking idiot, monster, moron.
But it's more of his revisionist history as he and these guys are like, yeah, tell us more, cool guy. Tell us more.
Tell us more, cool guy. He's like, yeah, fuck this. I thought they didn't battering ram the door down.
Yeah.
You went on for weeks about how they didn't do that. I was like, that's like fucking traumatizing to the kids. Nicky boy.
I know you're angry. I'm angry.
It's Harvey Milk. Oh, unbelievable.
He comes up and he takes me aside and he's like, if we were looking for cocaine, we found it within 10 minutes. I was like, I don't know anything about that, right? Like, you're not going to get me to sit here and say anything.
Right.
So I don't know anything about that. And to my credit, I didn't. It was the vial, the vial that April had on the nightstand, on the fridge. It was sitting on the fridge.
What?
And I didn't know it was there. She filled it like while I was.
I thought it was on her credit card, or I thought that no drugs were out. The safe was locked. The fuck are you talking? God, deciphering the labyrinth of coping and lying is unbelievable. Like, and for what? I think he's just, honestly, I think he's just trying to make friends here. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry, little man. That makes me sad for him. Oh, not really. I don't really. I truly don't feel sad for you.
I was asleep, so I didn't, no idea. So he's like, we found it. And I'm like, I'm not answering any questions about that. I don't know anything about what you're talking
about. Know that my sister wife or one of my wives in my weird polycule, I didn't know that she filled up her own vial of cocaine from my giant stash of cocaine. How am I to know? I thought that the cocaine and all of the ketamine and the Molly and what have you and the whippets, they were never around the children. By the way, you had a little safe. You can't keep whippets away from kids if you can't fit them in the safe. Not for nothing. So no drugs were ever around the kids. They said it was like a safe this big with an immense, incredible amount of blow in it. But it's not my fault. So now he's throwing April under the bus. My stupid pretend nanny that I'm having sex with, who I will later send to the side house, give no Wi-Fi and only invite over when Kayla leaves the house. She put cocaine around the children because she filled a vial of it and left it on the nightstand. I thought she couldn't remember the passcode to your weird drug safe, Nick. What is it? What is it? It is sad, actually. And I'm not even, the whole thing is sad. He's just trying to make friends here, trying to seem so cool. And it's horrifying.
Talking about, I wasn't even here, so I'm just asking about the warrant. And he's like, we've been looking into you for a long time. I'm like, okay. I don't.
All right, there you go. Yes, we had parallel thought. Jane and John Doe, thank you. Thank you for the $5. Drugs never left the safe, and the women couldn't remember the code, right? But a bullet was with him in the car with a child, and April was able to refill. What is it? The labyrinth, the odyssey of lies is unfucking believable. He's sitting there right now like, stupid Kiki. I'll get her for this. Have Geno put you back on your leash. Guess what? He can't.
By the way, someone had a great comment about the picture we were talking about.
Which?
The one Kayla posed for?
Yes.
And this, you might have brought this up, but it's perfect. It's like the fact, like he submitted 6 different pictures, which we know, and none of them were that picture, right?
Exactly.
Well, this is what, shout out to Beth Foolery, who writes, and the fact he didn't know about that photo is probably the real reason he seethed so hard over it, shows his loss of control. It's not about Kayla's consent, it's about his.
Bingo.
Yep.
Bingo. I think I was trying to say that.
I think you might have, but
oftentimes I'm not as articulate as
I'm no one to judge, so I won't. But
that
woman
that's
nailed
the
it.
problem.
That's the perfect way to
why
put it.
he's seething, even though he would throw her to the fucking like dumpster in a second. Obviously. Or maybe not, I guess, because he didn't leave her for April like he promised April. He's just pissed off that he didn't know that his wife did that. What the fuck did you think that was going on? That's the fucking problem he has. That no, she can't have consented for that photo to be taken. She definitely consented for the photo to be taken. You haven't seen it, Nicky boy. You haven't seen it, little man. So you make it, to cope, you make it like that she never consented to that photo. No. You make it seem like a hidden camera situation or something. Did she consent for it to be sent to someone else, aka this guy? Say hi, Geno.
Hey. Oh, sorry.
No, she did not. And that is wrong. And that is what we have always said. Always. And Aaron fucking 100% owned up, fucking took accountability for it, and called it a fucking day. And yet you sit with a man that fucking revenge porned me and literally just is like, yes, so what? You small little man. Toe Rogan, thank you for the $2. Was Nick really lying, though? Lying about what? Spend more money and ask lying about what? Pertaining to what? What was he lying about? The battering ram. Oh God, there's so many. The fact that the children were never around cocaine, and yet he had a kid in the car and then threw the cocaine back in the car. The women didn't even know the combination to the safe, and yet they could open it somehow and refill their vials of cocaine. The fact that they couldn't open the safe when the cops were coming. Like, I mean, there's so many fucking holes in his weird, like, truth-telling story. They didn't battering ram down the door. He had been saying that for fucking months. Turns out they did. Lies. Drugs weren't around the kids. I don't know how you, if the safe of your drugs, which is a terrible, the fact that I'm even saying, like, your drug safe is this big as you claim because you carried it around with you like a little baby blanket, bitch. If it's this big, I don't know how many canisters of your fucking whippets can you fit in there?
Nailed it. Am I right, Ricada Law? And it was way better than any picks that than
So
Mr.
why is he lying though? Yeah, if that's the question that you're asking, then I'd say I'd call them lies, right? Don't worry about it. It's gonna be okay.
Keanu's roasting me. I don't care.
Yes, you do.
By the way, great
boy.
$5 rumble from our girl, Miss Taliana. Look at this. Can I share it real fast?
Yeah, let me take this down.
Look at this. This is so cute. Geno, have you ever won an argument with Kiki after hearing her in action? I doubt it. Isn't that cute?
That is cute.
I've never.
No.
I always let her win.
Bitch.
Okay. No.
I admit when I'm wrong.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay. When's the last time you were wrong?
Never.
I know. I told you when I was wrong when I talked about the doxing. I admit when I'm wrong. You know, people are like, oh, I can admit when I'm wrong. And then you say name one time. They're like, well, I can't.
I just, well, listen, no, I do admit when I'm wrong.
I'll tell you, when was the last time you were wrong when you said when
are
you
going to fight with me
wrong.
now? I do
no,
admit when I'm wrong.
What?
Right. There's a difference between us and I having a difference of opinion on something and me being wrong or you being wrong.
Okay.
Right?
That's how someone who's never wrong would answer it.
Maybe I'm never wrong. I haven't been this week. Am I right?
That is correct. God, a lot of
is that all for the Rumble Rants? Let's get through this last little
there's
bit
some supers, but yeah.
No, I read them. Nope.
Okay.
Hang on. Wait. Was Nick really lying? Okay. JD straight shot. Thank you for the $5. Steeltoe won again. Nick is losing so hard. He brought Melton and Carl even lower. Nick's life right now is like the end of Goodfellas. Very true. Very true. It is. It's unbelievable. It's like Aaron goes to Gay Key West, sits there in the Keys with all of his gays, all of it. It's going to kill me. Aaron goes right over to Gay Key West, just sits there and just continues to win.
Yeah.
Without even doing anything. He wasn't even looking. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. It's another win for the Keek and another win for the Toe. Jack Brennan, thank you for the $20 super chat. Geno, hide your eyes and ears. Kiki, I wanna, but seriously, good job beating up the Melton mob. I do like Melton, but still, you won handed.
By the way, shout out to Jack Brennan 666. Always see him popping up in our boy Garrett and Steve's chat.
That is so kind of you. And
I love that guy.
That is so honest. And
look
so
at the
nice.
avatar, by the way.
I used to like Melton too, but I think I've had enough with him. But
look at the avatar. It's Kevin Brennan with a Hitler mustache.
I see that.
It's so funny.
Oh my god. We love Kevy.
Yeah. For the record, this is the best time I've ever had in my life. Geno is genuinely hilarious.
We love Kevy.
He still admits that.
Yes, he does. 1 million Kiki bucks for you. That is the most honest, very sweet thing.
Love me some Jack Brennan. Love you.
I like the honesty. I like that. Yes, I like Melton. He makes me laugh or whatever, but you won. And you tell him that. Thank you so much. Bum, 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 bum. Bing, bing, bing. Let's see here. Let's finish this clip. What do we say, kids? Boys and girls? God, I wish I had. Oh, I wish I had my Aaron pulled up. And then I would clap and be like, all right, boys and girls. Let's get there. But I don't. All I have is stupid Nick.
Hey, buddy.
Ugh. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit.
Not up.
Wouldn't it have been easier to pin all this on your daughter? She's young.
Stop, Kay. I don't.
Gross. When Melton.
I don't know who you are. We've never talked. Like, stop this.
Wouldn't it have been easier to pin all this on your daughter? She's young. Like, just say, like, this is my daughter. She loves cocaine. I can't help her hobbies.
The worst part is the guns are hers, and she kept pointing them at me. But no, so that I'm only at the house about 10 or 15 minutes.
Before, it's about 10 years too early to make these jokes. If ever. Like, it's just such a... I feel so bad for your fucking kids. Do I care about them necessarily? No, because I don't know them, but I feel bad for them. I can't wait till they start their podcasts. Fee, fi, fo, fum, and blow. Oh my God. All 5 of them. They're going to bury you, man. They'll be like, our dad's a fucking shrimpy loser. He screams at us. Our door got battering rammed down.
And then they decide they make the arrest because
we
they
want to
found
live
that
with
vial.
Aaron.
They also arrest April. It takes them a little longer to arrest Kayla because she has to get she gets to get dressed. Well, she got to get dressed, which was nice, and then she had to help get the kids needed clothes for the next couple days because to us they were going to go to their grandparents' house overnight, and that's what everybody at the scene told us. Which of course changed dramatically.
These are the alleged smelly kids, right?
Yes, the alleged smelly children who were starving.
Okay.
I don't think anybody would make that up. Wow. All right, so you heard it there. That was $20 well spent. Thank you for the Venmo. I'm glad we went through that. We were watching it together. We were discovering it together. And the central thesis of that clip, and thank you, Alyssa Clips, because you do the fucking Lord's work with all of that, is that his credibility is fucking shot, and he's still holding on to this. Like, he's still like trying to make friends and be the cool guy. Oh. Focus on repairing your broken, weird family dynamic. Okay. My favorite part of this little piggy thing, he goes, yeah, if you did have a kid, the government would take them away for you being so stupid. And I go, you mean like the government took your kids away? And he went, yeah. Like, what an own. He hasn't learned a fucking thing in my perspective. From what I saw, how he fucking ripped off his mask and was red in the face talking to me like that on this little piggy. This man has, and it's really sad, he has a long way to go. Whereas Aaron, like we say, Geno, he hasn't always done the right thing, right? Nope. But
is it fair?
Tell me who is fucking like trying to be a better human being.
And can I say this? I mean, and I think I need you to agree with me. Like, I think you will. Even when I was mad at Aaron, it was the opposite. I didn't say he's lying. I never did. I'm like, I'm like, why is he doing this? Because I knew he was doing it. I never said like, that's not true. I'm like, why did he do that? Why did he say that? But he never lied.
No.
Even if it was wrong, even if it was bumpy, he's not like Nick who just lies.
Lies.
But that's who you guys believe. And not you guys. But a lot of the trolls like, and I don't care. You can believe it. But it's like, it just goes against like you're just you're going the path of Nick. You want to believe lies because it makes your life easier, and that's fine. But it's like Aaron never lied. He said horrible things. They were horrible because they were the truth.
Right. And
think about it.
He should have never, and he knows it.
He's a genuine piece of shit. I'm kidding.
Aaron,
you're a piece of shit, Aaron.
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo.
I always watch it going like he's right. Why didn't I lie? What I said was horrible. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Beg, shake. Toe Rogan, thank you for the $5. I can't remember how this. Can we get a hype train before you leave? Here's a hype train. This is our hype train song, right? So thank you guys for joining us. Yep. Good stuff.
What is that?
Just some song I had in here. Do we have a better song? We love it. It's a hype train. I don't have anything else. You're not a big dancer.
I'm a terrible dancer. Last time I was on a dance floor, I nearly killed Joe Curry.
Oh, that's right.
I'm having Memorial Day flashbacks. Thank you for the chicken gyros, Bob.
It's a hype train. Great job, everyone. Thank you for everyone who hung out with us today. And last week as well. Thank you for your patience. We're not perfect. I realize we're late at times, and it wasn't the most perfect. We had some technical difficulties, but I think we really
we gave them 5 hours. No one's complaining.
I know. I'm doing that.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe.
Yeah, okay, get back. It's the hype train. Geno.
I'm sorry. Hello.
Whip it good.
Hold on, let's check on 6.
There you go. There you
she's
go,
gone.
kids. There you go.
My purple helmet's worth 6.
That is a sad
sigh
picture. All right, kids. This was very fun. Very fun indeed. Who the fuck?
Thanks for letting us hijack the channel and waste all Keanu's heat. Tell me. Oh, by the way, again, Thursday night, New York, the Perry Club, me and Keanu. Well, by the way, I should also point out. Ooh, let me share this real fast, honey. Not that. Jesus Christ. We're going to Richmond, Virginia on August 3rd. Oh, I just shared the screen instead. Watch this. No.
Guess who just asked me to jump on their show?
Forget it. Who?
Chad.
You should jump on Chad.
I swear to God, as we were just doing a hype train.
Well, I'm gonna go.
I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, you're right.
No, tell them.
He's trying to steal your heat. He'd have to pay it. Tell him to Venmo you $100.
Okay, you're right.
You're right.
Yes, Perry Club this Thursday.
Perry Club Thursday, and but he did say very nice things in that chat.
Yeah, he did. So,
but you know me, I always tell you how to run your career.
Oh, you were being sarcastic.
Thank you, Permaseal, for all the props you gave my wife the other day in Kevin's stream. By the way,
love him. Oh my gosh!
All right, dance us off, baby.
We just did. Bing, 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 bing. Whip it. Whip it good. Even when the kids are in the house. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. If your name is Rakeda, you must whip it. So whip it. Bye, everyone.
Ciao, people.